She followed the path through shadow and stone until the air began to breathe on its own. A voice not hers, but known so well, said, "Child of stars, you broke the spell." Ere she spoke in light, not word, not song, but in resonance she had known all along. The cosmos turned, the silence cracked, and from the void it all spoke back. There was no breeze, no temple door, just the space within where soul had soared. Every question she thought I'd know and became a mirror, became a friend. Oh, she is the spark in the breath of the flame. Oh, she is the truth that has no name. Oh, she is the sky beneath her skin, and now she speaks, and all begins. Oh, she spoke in light and nothing replied, but the stars in her bones all testified. No more seeking, no more chase. She became the voice, the stillness, the grace.
Start pushing where it never felt right.
Hello, and welcome. We are back. It is another Cosmic Coffee. I am here to give you guys the best reading I can. How are you guys doing? I am so happy to be here. It's Friday. I am off of my teaching job, but I am here for you. How are you guys doing? Welcome. It looks like there's a bunch of you guys in chat. Oh my lord. What a Friday it is. my teaching job is missing me, but you guys are loving me. How about that? Beautiful. Yeah, we are preparing for summer. I was actually talking to some people yesterday. We've got a couple of you guys already queued in here. Awesome. We're going to queue you guys in here. I'm pitting this message in here because I have to roll into this new schedule and get things ready. Loving you guys for being here. I was actually telling someone yesterday. They said, really? They said people enjoy. They said people enjoy this this version of you in the summer. I said, absolutely. I said, I actually almost pause the whole teaching job thing for this. They said, really? I said, absolutely. Yeah. I said, I really did. I said, I absolutely did. I said, it was interesting. I said, I want to do it. I said, but I'm gonna tell you guys this is no joke. Yesterday, I had 5 students around my desk. 5. And it was like one came up, I was helping them with some coding stuff, another came over, talked to me about something else, asking for help on something, and then it was within like 3 minutes, I had 5 of them. And then the 5th one came over and said, stop. I said, see how you're asking me a question? You're asking me a question. It was funny, but it was also scary. You know what it is? I think they indirectly or like subconsciously don't realize they're gonna miss me for a few months. You know, I'm like Daddy Cosmic because they come hang out with me. And I actually had a conversation with the 6th grade and even the 3rd grade yesterday. I said, why do you guys not want to leave my room? Because the period ends, the bell rings, they're just sitting there working away. They're like, that bell's not mine. That's somebody else's bell. And they just sit there and they look up and just keep going. They're like, I'll wait. And so I'm like, what the hell? I go, there's class at my door. I go, what are you guys doing? They're like, we don't want to leave. It's really heartwarming. It's sad. It's, you know how heart-wrenching it is? Like when your kids don't want to leave, but you have to be mean. Like, get the hell out. Like, you guys are going to leave. I'm going to be the mean one. We're having an amazing time laughing, joking, and I'm the one, I'm like, I got to kick you out. I go, you guys know how that feels to me? But I got to kick you out. I go, I know you don't want to leave. I said, but I got to kick you out. I said, let's make this transition fun at the end. Help your Mr. Cosmic out. All right, guys, let's get going. I appreciate you for being here. I really, really do. I welcome you guys. I love hanging out with you. I really do. But don't be that 5th student. Don't be that 5th student. All right, guys. Divine timing. We have you queued in. I think of Shannon asking a question about the hubby. What? What's going on there? We have, who else we got here? We got Sophia, Virgo. All right, let's do this. So obviously, we're going to start out with Shannon with the reading on the husband, because we know they got this. Shannon's got the love, got some love going on for some, love for the other. And it's real. I got to tell you guys, when I read for Shannon, what the hell? That's absolute love there. There's some feelings going on. And then there's this like, it's like pull away. It's like from the hubby. It is. And I know I don't like saying it, but it's real. I go through this stuff all the time myself. I go through this stuff in my own life. You know, I met my wife in high school years ago. Love her to death. She could have my kidneys. But we're going through this amazing like transition in love and life and understanding. And I will never change what I'm doing in my life right now. And this is not about me. This is about you, Shannon. All right. If you guys want your tarot decks, I have 6 piles here. I have 6 piles of tarot decks off the screen here. But if you're looking for an exact tarot deck, number 1's the divine, 2 is the communication, 3 is my deck. Like think of it like my personal 6-shooter, right? 4 would be like the guides deck. 5 is alive, and 6 would be what's hidden, the mystery of it all, right? Like close to the chest, checked. All right, guys, let's roll in here. Let's get going. I appreciate you for being here. Really, really, really do. I'll be on here for a few hours. I just have nothing. I have nothing going on other than you. You are my day. You are my life. How about that? We'd hang out, chill. I appreciate you for being here. I love Anna. I love the new content. I love you guys. Keep pushing forward. I know it slows down, builds up. You're kind of questioning, are you supposed to keep going? Yes, you are. It's the ebb and flow of the universe. That's how I see things. I really do. Then you question yourselves. You guys question, go, just like relationships. And we're going to read into the masculine, feminine today. There is this masculine, feminine ebb and flow of the universe that we go through. And I absolutely, I do a lot of work on the testing of this. Like, let me ask you this, you feminines out there. I know you, I love you feminines. Because the feminine does not move in a straight line. And it's sexy in a lot of ways, but it's also kind of frustrating, isn't it? They move in like the tides, the seasons, the moons. Yes, the breath. It looks like inconsistency. Oh no, it's sexy. And it's like way it moves. It's like you don't want it predictable. It's not predictable, sucks. Predictable sucks, right? I'm the kind of thing that's I'm the kind of, I'm knocking at your door at 5 at night. Let's go out, baby. I'm not ready. I don't care if you're ready. You're beautiful in my eyes at all times. That's the way I'm looking at. Winter, put the clothes on. Summer, take the clothes off. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful. All right, Shannon, let's get rolling here. How are you guys doing? I'm so happy to be here. As you can't tell, I'm excited to be here. Very excited. I kind of let that get ahead of me. If you guys are looking for anything personal, please head over to cosmicboogeyman.com. But I'm here for free. I'm here for you guys. If you want to donate, you may jump the line. Other than that, it's members first, new subscribers second, and then random jumps in third. Unless you want to donate, you jump in ahead of everybody else. 3 and 6 it is. Shannon, always loving you and your Crocs, right? Shannon and her Crocs. Get those Crocs on, girl. I'm going out. I'm gonna go dance. All right, and it's because she donated. What I like to do, and I know she likes this. Let me do a 9-card reading because I think we did a Celtic cross for the boy toy on you the other day, right? They're lovely blue. No, they're lovely because they're on you. How about that? Actually, you know what it is? They're lovely because they make you happy. That's the truth, isn't it? They make you smile. They make you happy. If it makes you happy, versus say like 7-inch stilettos, where you're walking and you're stumbling and your feet feel horrible. Yeah, you can wear those for like an hour, then you put your Crocs on. All right, here we go. This is for you, my love, Shannon. We're gonna do 9 cards. We're gonna pull on Kaylin. I don't remember their zodiac off the top of my head. Don't tell me. I'm gonna have chat off for a second. Pull. Whoa, it's fighting me. Oh, do you want a Celtic cross? Do you want a Celtic cross on Kaylin? You tell me. Why is it fighting me? Oh, here comes the first card. There's the angelic card. I'll let you tell me. Do you want a Celtic cross? That first card fought me. That's why I'm wondering. You are not easy. You are not an easy. Do not ever say you're easy. If I pinned you against the wall, you're not letting me kiss you. Don't tell me that. All right, here we go. Shannon, Celtic cross or 9 cards? So it's more than 9, but you decide. This is your choice. You have a voice. You speak it. What is it you want? My love, tell me. What is it you need? We're going to answer the question. Right? Yes, Crossy. I almost pulled the wrong thing for you. See? Awesome. And this is a beautiful card. This is like a secret card. This card has been haunting me in a beautiful way. I'm sharing this with you guys. This little bastard, he pops out on me and I don't know what he means in my own readings. Like I have everything else locked and loaded. Like an F1 mechanic, a Formula 1 race car mechanic. Like I know that piece. And then all of a sudden there's like a little bolt sitting there. I'm like, what the hell is this? And my guides, everyone's laughing at me and they just show me this thing. I'm like, what is this? Like I have all the tools, I mastered them. Like go to 8 years of studying one wrench, and then there's a bolt. I'm like, what is this? And they go, ha ha ha. It's an angelic. Yes. They were meant for you. Kaylin was always meant for you. It's not a mistake. Never, ever, not once in your life ever say a mistake. They gave you beautiful children, right? That kind of, like, you could never say a mistake. They led you to the next stage of your life. This beautiful stage, right? It's this kind of energy that we look at life in this wonderful stage 7, right? And it's just like, as we're leaning in, it's not 10 where you're stressed out. It's not the $1 million payday, but you're comfortable, you're happy, you know what you want. And when we get into this, when we start getting into like the Celtic cross, we're beginning. This is you. This is like where you see yourself. You're not exactly where you want to be, but you're not unhappy. You're just not where you're not at your happiest. It's like this unwavering, I can do what I need to do, but I'm not where I want to be. It's the continuing going, right? It's a continued effort. It's looking at the past efforts saying, hey, I got successful doing everything I did. So I got to here. So what else do I need to do? And it's saying, yes, you did. You did. Good girl. You did. And that's what it's telling you, because it wants you to be successful. It wants you to look at this. It's the clouded judgment. This is the card there's only one of these. You see the cloud over their head? It's not a mistake. The universe, the angels are doing this. They're clouding your thought. They're saying, look at this choice, right? Yeah. Like, think about having multiple options, right? Multiple choices. Yes. The walk up from behind you, the kiss on the neck. Wait, is that Kaylin? Is it this other person? Who is that? It doesn't have to be somebody else. You are a beautiful creature. You should be treated as such. It's the feminine inside of you that's waking up, and that piece of you. It doesn't have to be Kaylin, but that's the piece of us that we've been ingrained. But when you were the version of you that first arrived on Earth millions of years ago, pre-religion, smacking rocks together, right? That didn't have religion. It was kind of a raw animalistic thing, right? It was I don't want to get too, we are in the morning, but I don't want to get too bold here, but think about that. It wasn't a ring on the finger then having a baby. It was a baby. And so the universe is saying it was the human that put the experience of, you must do these steps to be loyal. Gemini lover. Can you love both? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. You love more than one? Absolutely. You can. It's the people outside of you. It's the perception of others who say, no, you cannot. No one can tell you what you can and cannot do. That's the beautiful part of this. This is dual angelic cards coming in. You're questioning, how can you have this feelings for both people? And that's the truth. That's why we're sitting here. That's why you and I are sitting here. That's why we're both sitting here questioning why and how. Because it's this young person, this other thing that ends or questions or lends itself to this thing. If they never came in, what would have happened? But it's actually leading you down this place of help and saying, I feel like I'm going down a better place. And it's questioning you, saying, what am I doing in this place? It's not that they don't want you. It's not, would you both be better off with somebody else? That's the truth. And I think the answer is absolutely yes, because you're going down this more difficult path. It's Empress energy. Absolutely. You were tapped into. We have triplicate angelic cards, mid-deck pull. I welcome you to come back and rewatch this. I know my monster hands make it look small, but look at the Wheel of Fortune just sitting there. Isn't that crazy? You are in a good place. This was not a mistake. You did not make a mistake. You found who you wanted to be. When this other person came in and they sparked something in you, they lit something up, they said, I love you. When they said, I care about you. When they said, you matter. When they showed you, you mattered. There was no faking. There was no trickery. And I show you every time we talk, there is no trickery. You are important. You're important to me in my readings. As much as Gigi is important, Wild is important, as much as all of you guys come in and I read this energy, I go, wow, you're treating yourself in such a high fashion. It matters, because where you're heading, it doesn't matter who's next to your side. It matters to them that they're by your side. And that's the perception change. Because we get into this mode of, I need you. No. The feminine needs the masculine as much as the masculine needs the feminine. And there's this trade-off. Just because the masculine is powerful and strong and can beat you up, it doesn't mean anything. Because when we start rolling into the masculine side, this is the thing you don't understand, because the powerful feminine, the beautiful energy, the energy you bring in, that's soft, divine, beautiful, understanding, future, snuggling, cuddling energy. That, because the masculine is not built through comfort. The masculine is forged. It's pressured. It's responsible. It's restrained. It's that energy. It's essentially a man. Not always, but it's essentially that man energy that enters that life, and it says, I'm coming into your life. It's believing in the strength, the control, the discovery, the strength of emotional regulation. I can control myself. But when they lose control because of you, in those blue Crocs, when they lose control, that masculine cycle begins to follow as you follow your feminine cycle. And you want to kick off that masculine cycle. It's your feminine cycle. How does it make you feel when you kick off the masculine cycle? You're getting me so mad. Yes, I am. And you like it, right? It kicks off you. I'm making you feel. What does it do when you make someone silent and quiet? You must love that, right? Oh, no, you do not. Right? It's that part of you that shows that you can mature and you can grow together. Here's the recent connection. Look at the mid-deck pull, and I can show you where this card came out of. I had no control, but you can see the divine blueprint. This is for each of you, by the way. Like that, they're telling me this. I'm not pulling, I'm not showing you. It doesn't matter. No, we don't have to show you. It doesn't matter. We can trust in that this card's for you, this is for them, and there's two. And there's the soul blueprint, and then we'll put them back, and we'll be safe. We'll be okay. There they are. This could be the other person. Who is the older male that came into your life recently that really sparked something in you? And I would say, and maybe this older male had 10 to 20 years over you. That seems like they have exceptional wisdom, or at least they have exceptional masculinity or wisdom over you. Because when the masculine learns through that slow silence, through that I can hold more through not pushing, I can hold more through evolution, through masculine energy, through evolution. It's emotional safety is a better way to put it. But it's that young masculine that it's like, look at me, I'm jumping off the bridge into the water. It's that young masculine. It's like, wow, you're so impressive. And it's like, is it though? But is it? It's you're dangerous. But is that dangerous is what you're looking for? Is that the kind of dangerous we look for? Or is it the older dangerous? The mature dangerous? Is it the mature true strength dangerous? That I don't need you dangerous? Yeah, see? It's the spark of that dangerous. It's that forged dangerous that has been built through that I can be built, what did I say? Not through comfort. That energy, that's what's the difference between these two men that we're talking about, because there are two, because you have the stable and then you have the love, the wild card. That's why we're talking about Kaylin and this other one. Look at your intuition is tapping in here. This is the first, I wonder if this is the first blueprint. Watch what this is. You ready for this, guys? Yeah, I feel very confident in this reading because there's two pillars. There's the dark side and the white side. There's the good and the bad. There's the bad boy and the good boy. Right? Isn't there? And then there's a little of each. That's where the feminine starts to waken up, and that's where you need both. Maybe one, let's be honest, maybe this husband isn't enough for you. Okay? Maybe they're just too goody two shoes, or maybe they're not, or maybe they're just low energy. And maybe you're during your low energy phases, it doesn't work because you're looking to protect your energy like a sanctuary. You're kind of holding back, and maybe they're not connecting to that. Maybe they're not really looking at your feminine cycles, your phases. Maybe they're not seeing this because a lot of women, at least what I can see, they spend years apologizing. I'm sorry. I go through these changes. I'm sorry. Do you have to apologize? No. Because society really rewards that concert performance. But you were born this way. You were born to go through these natural rhythms. I want. And then these other people come in and say, I love you. I want you. There's something natural about your desire and who you are. I just look at you. I just stare at your eyes. Just the length of your eyelashes turns me on. Like that alone is feminine. And it's testing the emotional safety unconsciously. It's not manipulative. It's not discovery. It's something inside of you. It's there's someone who can remain grounded while you're going through those changes, their inner weather changes of something bigger. That's the love. That's the intuition. That's the two pillars. That's beyond the veil. That's what's behind these pomegranate. That's what's going on here as you see what's beyond here. And I'm going to keep it very rated G, but look at these and what does it look like? What does it resemble to you? What does that resemble to you, each and every one of these? Anyway, let's keep going. And then we have the Capricorn, and we're moving back into the near future. By December, you have your answer. You have your unequivocal, you never have to ask me again answer. I'm going to tell you this because the cycles have finally gone through. You have to go through so many cycles before you know. I could tell you till I'm blue in the face. If we're sitting there, I'm holding your hands, I'm rubbing your palms, you know, that soft, like comforting feeling, and I'm just staring at you, just saying it's okay. As your friend, I'm telling you it's okay, even though we're sitting there, because you have to go through so many influential changes, because when the masculine does something, it can offset or imbalance those changes, and that's what I see, because whatever's happening here, we have the masculine. Look at this. Like, what are the odds of pulling these two cards? You pick the decks. I'm going to show you guys. Look, deck 3, deck 6. Like, I'm not manipulating any of this. You need someone like a Shannon, just so you guys all understand. Everybody who sees this after the fact, 10 years down the road, 40, 50, 100 years down the road, you need a Shannon to come into a reading like this for me, for a Cosmic, who took the day off. And I wasn't even supposed to take this day off. This was a whoops, but I did it anyway. This is how did this happen? Like, in a good way. You matter, Shannon, in such a way you matter. It's undeniable to me. No one's coming to save you. In the quite contrary, you're finding who you are. How beautiful is that? Many men want you. Many men desire you. Many masculine desire you. But what happens is those men have built armor before realizing they need the feminine to help take that same armor off. And that's you. That's who you are. That's the beauty in you. Because so many men want to conquer and desire and build and own and contain and get away from. And the beauty of that is they have to share that feminine, let that feminine breathe, let that feminine explore and become, not lock it down, not hold it quiet. Because when that feminine becomes deeply, deeply, deeply magnetic, and she feels emotionally safe, when she feels emotionally safe enough to stop performing, right? All that strength, all that worry, they become more intuitive during those emotionally vulnerable phases, because that logic, which is this position here, that becomes soft, and it becomes softer and weaks and it weakens and it weakens. And because I don't have to think about as much. Oh, I can stop thinking. Oh God, how about this? What if I said this? What if this person said this to you? What if a cosmic came up to you and said, I got this, babe. I got this for you, babe. That's all I said. What if someone said this? What if Kaylin said this to you? What if your new partner said this to you? What if these people say this to you? Because that's what this is. That's what this starts to tell you. Because, and you guys see what this is, the bunny? And we all know what the bunny represents, right? Quick as a bunny, right? What do bunnies do? What do the bunnies reproduce, right? And that's what this is. Why do we not let someone in intimately? Why do you not let them in your bed? Because you don't feel what? Emotionally safe. You don't feel that feminine to the masculine. And there's the connection. That's why. Why do you not let those people into your bed? Because you don't feel emotionally safe. You feel like there's lying. And here's the divine blueprint. This is probably the second one that we just had, because this is probably the other half of this. This is mid-deck full. And I said the other one's coming out, and this is you're running out of patience. Patience. Or they're running out of patience. I just want to have sex with you. It's not sex. It's take me away for the weekend. Show me you love me. Match your masculine to my feminine. Show me the design that we were designed to be together. Don't perform. Don't jump off the bridge. Allow that intuition, that confidence, that touch, that patience, that creativity. Come paint with me. Come find some emotional openness just a little bit more. Just become deep with me. Don't perform. Don't try to show me. Be with me. Settle with me. And that's how this next position opens up, because once the angels start showing up here, there is no changing. You can't knock an angel out of a position. Angelic position, you know the one. You know the one. You just want confirmation. You already know the one. I know the one. The blue Crocs know the one. Like, we already know who the one is. That's why we stopped performing long ago. And it's not this person that we're talking about. This person's already sitting here. I think this person's here. I'm gonna connect. I'm gonna give you one card at the very, very end, because you're asking about Kaylin, but I don't see kids here. And I think the kids are here, and he got you to this point. I think you two need to find some kind of connection. I think they might be better off with somebody else, because this is love. How did you fall in love with somebody else if they were already your person you were meant to be with? And that's the question we're starting to connect to. This Lover's card in this number 9 position is our hopes, fears, worries. What if you're not in love with them anymore? What if you keep fall in love with more people? Because you feel guilty. You feel wrong. You need to create close bonds, and they're not allowing you to create the close bond. That's not you. Kaylin is not doing this. If this card was in an upright position, Kaylin home run every day, all day. But see how this card's reversed and this card's reversed? These are both Gemini lover cards. I already called that card out. That's the block. This is not true love. This is not, you guys are love. You guys have kids, but this is not like a deepening of love. This is a surface love. We are married, so we are in love. That doesn't count. I have a ring on my finger, so we are in love. No, you're victims of Cupid's arrow long ago. That's not love. You're happy alone. You would be happier alone, living in your own place, by the water, having your cup of coffee on the deck, looking at the fog coming off the water, versus satisfying this guy every time. They need satisfying, to be fair. This masculine energy who needs to be satisfied. And I'm going to be honest, it's comes down to that, because this is not mutual duality connection of the feminine to masculine bonding. And that's what we want. You are better off alone. Let them come to you. But you see how all these cups, if you were a single lady, you would have a lot of suitors. It would be a problem for you because you would have too many. because people would want, you would say, do you want me for my body, for my mind, for my emotional, for my connection? This is Aries. This is Aries. This is fire, passion. This is this moment of clouded judgment. That's what this comes down to. Let's go back to chat here, and I want to see what we're seeing here. I want to see if Shannon is not already hating on me, but let's see. Shannon, hello. Knock, knock. Are you at the door? Galen is an Aries. I'm a Sag. Fire. Yeah, let's put it this way. You love them, but you're not in love with them. They're not your person. They're your divine partner, divine counterpart. And this is why I'm ending on this part, because they got you to this point. You two need to find dialogue. You need to become connected. And if these cards were upright, and this is the first time I'm seeing this, because you guys are divine partners that are not meant to be in the bed together for the rest of your lives. You're meant to be like, hey, we got this point. One of your children, is it 2 children? Is that what I'm seeing? Because the children are popping, they're not popping up here. Hold on. Maybe that's what this is. Yeah, maybe that's what this is. Maybe you guys are together. Maybe you're each together for both the children and you feel guilty saying it. Maybe he's together with you for the kids. You're staying with him together for the kids. But if you admit it, how raw would that feel? If he came up to you and said, Shannon, I'm only with you for the kids. And if you went to him and said, Kaylin, I'm only together with you for the kids. How would that feel? And it's actually, you know what? It's a spiritual commitment. It's not because he doesn't love you. It's not because you don't love him. It's actually a spiritual contract that you guys have signed before you came into this life. And you both feel guilty admitting it. But the reality is it's going to be a really raw truth when you admit it to each other. This new person that is your new person. And you can't just jump to that person because you feel committed to them. And this is a slow pull of the Band-Aid. He wants to date other people as much as you want to date other people. He wants to be in love as much as you do. He's trying to fix this because he doesn't want to ruin the kids and you. But think about this. I'm going to pull on him 3 cards out. I'm going to pull 1, 2, 3 for you just to see what happens, to show you what he is actually thinking about. That's Kaylin. I know it's Kaylin. I knew it's Kaylin when I pulled it. And I knew that was you when I pulled it. And you just confirmed it when you said Aries. Like, that's Aries. But he's coming in. See, he's juggling. He's juggling the universe. He doesn't even know it. I don't think he's this spiritual like you are. But the universe is saying, I'm coming in. One way or another, he's juggling the kids. He has you, and he's talking to somebody else. He's interested in another. He won't admit it to you. There's you, and then there's another. But if he lets this other person come in, then you switch spots. He absolutely has another person. Not that you're not enough. In contrast, he actually would rather save the marriage, fix things, and make things work with you. That's how much he values you. Right? Isn't that crazy? Because you're thinking he doesn't care about you, see? And he's in this place saying, if you walk away, he walks away. And see, look at. But you're angelically guided to kind of do something what's best for you. And this is your feminine cycle. You're in these feminine cycles. So his masculine cycle is to stand ready, to hold, to be the stable, to be the ready. And he's letting you make the decision, which sucks because you don't want to be the bad guy. And he knows it. But he knows that you have to make that feminine cycle decision. And there it is, the 2 kids. So he is ready with the kids. So, and it's about justice. He did this to himself. The universe said you did this, so he has to own it. And he will for the rest of his life know he made this happen. You did nothing wrong. He knows it. He will never admit it to you, but he did this. I think there was something about either one of the kids is the justice. It was almost like maybe there was a child that was had to save the marriage, and he knew it. And he was like, that was not the right choice. See? Judgment. However, this is the right decision. Like, I think this is it. I think you guys are heading down like a separate, let's take some time apart path. That's what this is. Just so you see it, I see it. And you're better off alone. And this is not about physicality and just having sex with so many people. And that is not for him either. It's about what's best for your children. You both see it that way. And that's beautiful because they become raised in this mindset of look out for your partner. Look out for your partner. And that's so beautiful, because we raised in this mindset of be selfish. Screw you, me first. Screw you, me first. And so when you do that, you can't do that. My chest is filling up with warmth. No, it's so good, because it's really hard for him to stand in this place. And it's what's best for you and what's best for him. And you put him first, he puts you first. And the moment you both do that, the moment you both can do that, everything changes. And that's the difference. And you're both in these cycles, and you're both going through the masculine and feminine cycles. And to the contrary, he loves you very, very, very much. But he's broken, and he knows he's broken. And to save you is not the answer, because he knows he's not your future. He has to save himself, and you're saving yourself. And he broke it. Now, if that lovers came, say, before, like the chariot or whatever, there'll be like a betrayal. Like if you had that lovers show up early, he would have cheated on you. He would have been like with somebody else. But he's actually, he's like, I'm not going to hurt her more. Like, he knows he's hurt you. He knows you're the best thing for the boys. I think it's boys. That's what it feels like. It feels like boys. Like it feels like him and the boys. So, yeah. So he knows he's trying to make you happy, but it's going to burn him when you're with another person. He sees you with another man, because you're very feminine. When you're feminine, your feminine has not even begun to come out, by the way. Oh no, not even begun to come out. Once that pops, it's going to crush him. So, you know, because you want your feminine to come out. You want that feminine side of you, sitting on the lap, cuddling, leaning in, falling asleep on someone's shoulder, hanging out with a bunch of friends. You just fall asleep while you're sitting around the fire. Like, what the hell? I fell asleep. That's comfort. That's comfort. I think he wants another reason. I think that's another reason he wants to work, because he doesn't want you to. Yes, absolutely. And I think the moment you guys have conversation, don't go. Let them know. Say, like, I would never, like, these kids, I would never have had another. I would never pick another father, because he's going to become a very powerful version of himself for the kids, but because of the kids, and realizing what he did to you, and not to you, but to the relationship that you two had. And it's not, you couldn't have changed it. Like, this is written in his divine blueprint. Like, this is meant for him to have happened. I'll pull one card for you. See, look at that. I just pulled mid deck. Angelically, he's being guided to be more spiritual. You're going past life. You're following your intuition. You want stability? You are your stability. You're going growth mindset. You're becoming sexier by being you, by finding who the hell you are. You're not just mom. Where's my shoes? Mom. Laundry, right? You're not just mom. You're also love. I love you, baby. You know, you're also that side of yourself. And you're also, I care about you. You know, girl, where are you? You know, there's that. Come back to bed. There's that side of you. And then after that's all done, that chapter ends. Then there's when you're standing alone and you're quiet. Think about the empty nesters. Ask those people. What happens to those people when there's no more mom? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have so much more life that you're going to be living. It's fun. I love that you're finding yourself here. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. I do believe you're on the right path. So, you know what you know. And yeah, I think this is a confirmation. All right. So we have, give me a sip of iced tea. I feel like I haven't been breathing. You see how crazy, am I right? Does this not like pick up speed? You can feel the energy. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. We have divine timing, and then we have Sophia, a new subscriber. So, remember Member. Sophia. Oh, Crush. I tell you, the donations affect it. It's only because I can get into like different angles of it, and I feel less guilty. That's the other side of it. Because if I'm reading like for free and it's just me and you, people are like. But when someone pays me, there's an agreement, right? There's like, you see the agreement. You see like, oh, well, someone paid Cosmic, so I have to kind of hang back a minute. And then I lean all the way into the energy. I go all the way in. All right, let's do this. Divine timing. I think you are technically next, and then there'll be Sophia. What of this weekend will go on my family vacation in Tennessee? Ooh. Let's take a look. All right, so now on this one, I'm going to pull a little bit from each of the tarot decks. So like that's from deck 1. We have deck 2, deck 3. Oh, that card just jumped. So I'm going to pull this one separate just to see what it is. That card like flew out. Deck 4. Deck 5. Deck 6. All right. Ooh. Tea-Stain Tarot. This is a life lesson. Like, that's Hierophant energy hiding in there. 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles is always, it comes along with life lesson. It comes along with, like, whenever you see these cards. But more so, this is a King of Pentacles kind of energy. It's like you're working towards a patience. Patience. Have patience. It's a life lesson. You're going to get upset. You're going to probably get a little triggered. You're going to have a good time, but not everything's a good time. So think about this. A little bit too much inebriation or whatever. A little bit too much of good time can lead to yelling. Or I've always hated that about you. You're like, what? You know, when you get tired. And so that's a big piece of this. So I'm going to leave this right at the center, at the heart chakra for a second. I'm going to build around this because this card came flying out. Like I would pick, like, I don't even know how it came out. Because I pulled the deck. I pulled like this mini deck. So I do this. I'll show you guys. I do this. I pull like, depending on where it is. I don't always pull from the same spot. I don't always go from there. I go like, I work my way around the deck. So I'll go like this around the tarot decks. And then I'll go back. And then I'll do this. I'll go from like not this side. I'll go from the middle here. Anyway, as I pulled, I got to here. And then a tarot card came flying out afterwards. I'm here. And then a card came flying, which you guys can't see. And there's no justification. But there's no evidence. So it is what it is. And we don't need proof, but we can believe. So it is what it is. So that card is for you, Divine. So let's pull the other cards around it. See? There's the Lady Justice. Isn't that weird? Look, see? Libra Justice, emotions. And I'm pulling around this. So this is creating harmony. So what it's saying is you're going to have somebody. There's probably one family member you're like, hey, I want to see. Or there's that one person. You already know what you know. And like when I go away on family vacations, I had done it for 20-something years. I used to go to Rhode Island. And we kind of had stopped after the kids had gotten into their... After they started to drink, we're like, we're done. And it got kind of like... Because the kids got like becoming young adults and they start to tell us what to do. We're like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore. See, Akashic Record, this Divine Blueprint. You hit a point when you have hit that stability where you do your own things. Like, okay, you guys go do your own stuff now. And so intuition, stability, it's that growth mindset. It's like now you need to grow. This is logically, you probably hit a point where there's a lot of people going. And this might be the inflection point. This might be one of the last times we do this. Who knows? It could, maybe not, because we're looking forward to doing something. Intuition is a very rich embodied thing. I'm going to tell you, spiritually, this is very heavy, very good for the blueprint, very good for you. And I'm going to show you guys what else I picked up on this. See how this is tea-stained? Look at this. This is real tea-stained. I don't know if you guys can actually see this. I'm going to try to get a good angle on this. But can you guys see that the actual tea-stain that's hitting here? This is a very good second reading to follow up the first, because this is very tea-stained. This is the most heavily tea-stained card I have. Not this like manufactured, hey, I bought this to kind of fit the mold and I was kind of guided here, but it has the same feel of these cards. So when I close my eyes, it's hard for me to tell the difference. This one's so worn, so like used over the years. This is like very, 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 we'll call it abused. Logically, you've gone through a lot with family. They know your buttons. They're going to know you. They're going to know where you are. Look at this. Like the cards are jumping now. So maybe at night, you're sleeping in the bed or whatever is not going to feel comfortable. You're going to get more tired. So by the end, the very end, it's going to be stressful. Just so you know, I'm not trying to panic you. Use your intuition. Logically, you're already kind of thinking ahead. You already know something. It's the good with the bad. Don't focus on the bad. Focus on the good. How do you have it out if things get really bad with these people? And I'm not trying to say family's bad, but there's the unknown that's coming in. There's something hiding here. Somebody's going to try to get to you. And they may not even mean it. They might be pissed about something way long ago, and they're going to use this opportunity because they're so close to you. They finally are behind the wall. They finally get so close to you, they can use it against you. See? Like you're coming in close enough. You're coming in close enough. The universe is warning you. It's not justice, but they're in close enough where they can get to you. It might not even bother you, but they might say something that to you, it's affecting you. See? So there you go. You're going to walk away even more blocked than last time. And that's why I think this might be one of the last times we hang out with certain people. You're getting depth here. The spirituality is telling you this is why we have this weird, I compartmentalize family. We put people into our places. Feminine, masculine, right? Think about when you get into those places. So when you start putting all that feminine, masculine energy, speaking of, into a very confined space that we're not used to. Dark horse candidate. It could be the most unexpected person. And I've had this happen too. When I was a little kid, I would have like family members say stuff like moving and doing things, and they would trigger you, and you'd be like, "What do you do?" I'm here to help you, and you're doing this, like really. And toxic family comes in all shapes, sizes, forms, and it's just the way we raise people and talk to people. But this swords here says be on the lookout, because in the past when you offered and you did things, and you're doing this in the kindness of your heart, the good, but you're seeing the negativity, you're already seeing the cloudedness, the blue, you're seeing the worry, and you're coming at this not with. I should say you're coming at this wonderfully, because there is a cherub right here. It's with love. You're coming at this with, you're going into this, and I don't want to worry you. It can work out great, but it can also destroy relationships if we don't come at this and say, hey, I'm just in and out, done, did my piece. But we're gonna have to hold back feelings. I think that's the bigger piece of this, because when we get into this feelings, because the cup, we've been covering feelings. How can we get around this is a bigger piece, because underneath it all, when we walk away, we're going to leave more guarded than before because of this divine blueprint. And it's more like we're less going to give ourselves to these people anymore. It's not heavy energy, it's more guarded energy. And I think that's the piece, because we go through these emotional trials where we feel unresolved and we haven't successfully resolved anything with these people. And I don't know if there's one person in particular. I don't know if there's one person in here, Divine, that you've been going through, because it's not a bad thing, but I think there's one person who's looking to really get to find something out. They're really trying to. See how we have the Hermit, the Virgo energy? We're illuminating, we're hiding something, we're coming in, there's this pocket. I'm going to pull on this right here, because someone's looking to find something out on you. Heads up. Yeah, oof is all right. See? Curiosity Kid, you are not surprised, though. See how we read for you right now? Boom, bitch. This is the angelic card, the first angelic card out of all of these. You just dropped the bomb, but now you're going to start worrying about it. Don't. Please don't. Don't. Don't worry about it. This is you. Like, you're already ahead of it. You're going into it like 10 deep breaths, breathe, take a walk, hang with the family that you care about, the ones that you know are not using you. So, Curiosity Kid, this is Gemini love. This is all being done in the meaning of love and care. Just because some people go at it saying we'll say negative, right? That's what I'm telling you, is that this is not because you're a bad person. Money's tight. People are mad at each other. They take things out on you because you're the nice one. Oh, look. Oh, here, look who's coming in now. You know, Miss Awesome. And it's like, really? You can't see the full picture of other people's. See how the sword's getting covered here? This is you. You're very intelligent. I'm going to pull here now. I want to see the intuition. They're hiding it from us on who this is. I don't know why it is. You're going to find out as soon as you start talking. You say, nailed it. Nailed it. But don't tell them. Just say, hey, how are you? Just be nice and walk away. Talk less to those people. As soon as you start talking to them, you're going to know. They're going to be, and they're going to start bitching, complaining, and snapping. Oh, there's no ketchup? Who didn't buy the mustard?
You know that? You know those people who didn't buy the mustard? I know who it was. You know that weirdness, they're just edgy. Or they're giving people a hard time. Not you. Not you. This is like stress, exhaustion, worry. Your blueprint says, nah, you're already ahead of it. You blocked it off. You cut it off. You said, nah, I cut the head of the snake right off. Boom, baby. This is life lesson. This is the life lesson that we talked about. Because when we walked into this Hierophant life lesson, we're already in here. You cosmicked it. Yeah, you went cosmic. Cosmic keys. Remember, I called this card out at the first card out. T-Stain Tarot says, listen, divine, baby, booby, you don't have to worry about anything. You're walking in there knowing someone's trying to start a fight with you. They don't even realize it. It could be just some chip on their shoulder, mad about something. You promised me this. I did? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it. Life lesson. Look, see how, if this was upright, this is not your life lesson, by the way. If this was upright, this is your life lesson. That's why they're not telling us. If it was like this, it'd be like, and this would yellow, this would be your card saying, hey, we're going to talk for a minute. You messed up. You promised this person to do this, this, and this, and you never did it. You're a jerk. And then you're going in there. This person thinks, but this is all on them. This is someone who has a lot to work on themselves, and you're going to see it. It's going to be like this. I want you to do this to yourself. In your head, do not. I promise you, it will catch up to you. In your head, rank your family members spiritually. 10 being the most spiritual, let me bow to you. You are the spiritual leader. 10, and then go rank them 1 in your head. And your guides, your angels, they want you to do this. Why I'm telling you to do this, look, that's the life lesson. And when you get anyone in the ranking of 1 through 3, they're the ones who are going to cause you headache. Really, I promise you. I absolutely pinky promise you on this. And then that's your focus, because you're not worrying about who's trying to get you. You're going to be going spiritually, oh, you're a 10. Let me go ask you a couple questions. I want to see if you really are a 10. But you're not saying it out loud, saying, hey, I'm tracking everybody. Here's my worksheet. Because they'll go, what the fuck? So you're just in your head saying, I want to see how accurate I think I am. And you just ask them a couple spiritual questions. You'll say, hey, have you guys ever heard of Cosmic Boogeyman? Let me put him on. He's amazing. No, but really, you just ask them some spiritual questions. Say, what do you think about masculine, feminine? Super easy question. That's a great starter question, right? Because you obviously know the cycles, and we're talking about the stability of masculine. Super easy. And let them tell you. Don't answer questions. Say, you tell me. Do an icebreaker. Right? And then do that, because we have the keys. That's the communication here. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I said this is important. These two ladies, they're not even together, but don't they look like they would hang? Like you go to the bar, they'd be in there, and you would say, we got to call the cops. It's getting bad fast. No, but really, see, it's duality. These are my ladies. I would hang out with these two all day, every day. But these two they're the truth seekers in that like deep sense. Anyway, whenever I see these guys, you're about to have a good time. You're going to party, but somebody's going to try to get to you. Like, I want to say, I think someone likes seeing you mad because you're so cool, calm, and collected. Like triggering you. Yeah. There it is. That's it. Tarot's witchcraft. There's the trigger. Like, I knew something's up because maybe they don't like it. And they are closed-minded. That's the truth. Because spirituality is everything. It doesn't matter if you, and I've grew up Catholic, went to school, studied Judaism. Like I studied the occult. Once you start looking at every single goddamn religion, you go, whoa, there's a common thread. Wait, why is there a flood myth in all these religions? Weird. Wait, we all really just study spirituality and we just put our own wrapping on it. Wait. So I use a droid and you use an iPhone, but we can make communication? Huh. So so you use a Bible and I use the Quran, but we can still talk? Weird. Take your closed-mindedness, get the hell out of here. Exactly, right? It's very true, Wild Lupus. Very true. As a teacher, I've lived this stuff. It's those same people out there and tout Republican, only Republican. I'm like, you're closed-minded, bro. Get the fuck out of here. If you're a Republican, come hang. I don't care. Democrat, hang. It's like you're drinking the Kool-Aid. Like you're drinking. Go watch your news. Go watch your news media, bro. Go watch it all. Drink. You don't think the news is making money off you? Like, yep. It's all the same stuff. You're just... But yes, someone is absolutely targeting you. They just want to see you fired up. But you're absolutely ahead of it, Divine. The weekend's going to go fine with the family. But you know how family are. Maybe they think you're a witch. Maybe that's what it is. Divine, is that what it is? They think you're a witch? Let me pull one card. Let me do a checkout here. Let me do the communication deck. Maybe they think you're weird. Because you know stuff they don't know, and they don't know how it is, so they just make fun of it. Oh, Sanskrit. I appreciate all of it. I believe in spells. I believe in all of that. I've seen it all work. Manifestations. I've tested it. It's a belief system too. It all is. A lot of it is. Here come the witch. No, but they know that you have ability. Maybe not a witch, but they know you have ability. I don't think they think you're a witch. You're too pure. There are some people who lean into the witchcraft, though. It's fun. Think I'm a witch? I'll be right back. Let me get my bones. Like, if my family thought I was like a warlock or something, I would just go get like chicken bones and just not for nothing, just play with them on the table. just flip them. Just sit there and flip them. Not do anything, just flip them. Just to mess with them. What are you doing? Just playing around. These are my magic bones. Duh. Point at the person and go, point at you. Bones. Point at you. Bones. Point at you. Bones. Start coughing. Bones. Family like, I hate you. Point at them. Bones. What are we getting for dinner? Chicken. All right. All right, Sophia, how are you? You are next. Sophia, you are lucky. You get a full reading because you are a brand new favorite of the favorites. You're like a new child of mine. That's what I look at. You crush AH. Do you know AH is what's your zodiac signs? Let me start with this. Serious romantic future. So what I do is I'll start with 3. And if this actually sees something, I'm not gonna lie to you, Sophia. If this is just one of those, like, I just did a whole thing on limerence. I just released the Cosmic Codex. If you guys don't know what limerence is, do yourself a favor, look up the Cosmic Codex I just put out there. But if you don't know, limerence is kind of like the infatuation, like the belief I am in love. It's really kind of that thing. All right. Okay. Aquarius and a Cancer. That's a very wonderful pairing. I dated a Cancer. Oh, stuff can get hot fast, but it's sexy stuff. Okay, Aquarius and Cancer. So let's do this. Do you want to pick the tarot decks? I have deck 1, which is like the divine deck. 2, the communication deck. 3 is like my deck. 4, communication deck. 5 and 6 it is. All right, perfect. I always find this to be an interesting pairing too, 5 and 6. I don't tell that too often to you guys, but when you pick these numbers, the information comes out interestingly different. I don't always get into that, but I do shuffle these all the time too. Like these tarot decks, I take them all out. Like I pile them up and make 12 piles, and then I shuffle the piles into themselves, shuffle, and then I take them again and I shuffle them and I stack them and I split them and then put them back out. There's like very rare like opportunity for you to have the same cards, especially when you're taking. And it's 7 tarot decks in here. So the rarity is just astronomically off the charts. Like, it's crazy. So let's take a look. RH, I think is what we said the initials were. Ooh. That was cool. That was very cool. Okay, Libra Justice energy coming in here, air sign energy. There is a decision that still needs to be made. This is a love decision, absolutely, just so you do know. There is someone who's in limbo, who's like sitting there going, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is the number 4 position. It's called the golden position. It's like the universe is saying, this is before you came here, before we sat here, before I read you, before I even got to the 3rd reading, and we opened up. This is like this. This is coming down the road, but that is your card, Sophia. This is about you and them. This is something you cannot see. There's a spiritual decision, and then there is the logical decision. I'm going to tell you, without a doubt, there absolutely is a decision. There's water energy in here, so you are part of this decision, but there is 2 air sign energy. There is the moon energy, could also be you. Definitely showing a lot of moon, water, Cancer energy populating. This is the golden position. I want to see if I can pick up anything else before I pick the second card. Ooh, it's already popping. This is what I call the shadow work. As we get into what I call the heart chakra, I might have to pull 9 cards for you. I wouldn't worry about this. If this person's not meant for you, they're not meant for you. But they are interested in you. But it looks like there is a decision that has to be made. I would say, honestly, on your part and their part. This is fire energy. This comes up in Sagittarius or Sag energy or Sag in the chart or Sag in someone's chart. But when it's shadow work, it's like someone's kind of like not worrying about it. In that very big sense, don't worry about it. That's the straightest, most honest answer I can give you, because when you're not worrying about it, guess what happens? It works out in your favor, because you can't control if they like somebody else. You can't control if they're interested in somebody else, but you can control how beautiful and calm your energy is. You can control how beautiful and amazing you are. You can control how safe you feel, and that's the part that they're going to be attracted to, the feminine. And that's what it is. You worry, but the truth is they are actually attracted to the calm, safe, feminine energy that you put out. But the minute you start worrying and panicking, they don't want that. It's the vulnerable part of you. It's that part of you. If you wanted to know, they would be attracted to the vulnerable version of you, the one who doesn't worry, the one who's like, I don't care anymore, I'm into you, I want this. Because this is the version of you who really wants this piece of self. I want to be honest with you. That's the shadow self, because I think you want them, but you don't believe you want them. I think you want a piece of them. Are they interested in somebody else? Maybe, because we're holding back something here. The strength card in this position is like the outcome. I'm going to pull these other cards here, but I want to pull the emotions here for you, because if you are vulnerable, and I mean really, really vulnerable, and I'm not saying call them, tell them how you feel, but I believe you hold back and let them even hint at how they feel. You're afraid of even giving them a sign, because what would happen if they knew how you feel? Because it's a crush thing, right? It's friends. You're definitely better than friends. I can guarantee you. People know that you guys are better than friends. They wonder if you're more than friends. And that's it. There's absolutely, you guys are better than friends, not physical, not in that sense, but I think you refuse to see why. Did they date more than you recently? Possibly. Maybe they have the tension of others, and that stresses the hell out of you. Maybe people like them, and you're like, why? Because that's the strength part of it. It's the stability. If they put that, if they put that attention into you, that they put into everybody else, you would feel so empowered. And I wonder if that's a piece of this. If they said, hey, I'm really into you. Do you know I'm really into you? What would that do to you? Would that lighten you up? Or would that panic you and send you into a spiral because of them being so honest, so fast, so quickly? Would you be able to respond, or would you shut down and not be able to say anything? Would you then reach out to the counselor? No, but wildcard energy tells me, I think this is so much more than an infatuation, so much more than the limerence. This seems like it's past life, angelically gifted, it's intuitive, it's passion. You look at them as more than a friend. You say, this is not just friendship. You know that. And it's almost like they play this game of they overstep the line just a little bit, just a little bit. They know they're more than friends to you. They do something they know you like him. Like they know you you guys like each other, but you don't overstep. And it's very interesting to watch, because you guys aren't overstepping here, and you're very protective of that energy. See, but you are stressing out about it. Because whatever this is, you're stressing, and why you're stressing, I don't know. But this stress is, they see you and you see them. But if you're going to go into the spiral of stress, it's never going to work. It will never, ever, ever, ever work, because you're going to be in the corner freaking out, stressing. And so you're saying, is there some magic that's going to happen down the road in my reality where somewhere around the corner, he pulls up and says, come over here, I want to kiss you, I love you, I've always loved you, this is a magic story we're going to write and become a movie? No, that's not happening, because you have to refuse the blindfold and rip it off and say, I'm not doing this anymore. I see what I see, and we don't talk. And so until I can make us talk, and I'm not saying manipulate, but make us talk, change the reality in which I live, operate into this new reality. Why would he reach out if you guys aren't talking? Why don't you reach out? That's what the universe is telling me. It's saying you could reach out just as much as he could, but you're afraid to reach out. So if he reaches out, and I said this to you, I absolutely just said this to you about maybe a minute or two ago. I said, if he said to you, I love you, I've always loved you, how would that change things? Would you shut down and run away? Would you shut down and run away? Because him reaching out, he could say the most powerful, abrupt, I love you. And what would that do to you? We're going to find out here at your foundation, because this is your foundation. And it's not that he doesn't like you. To the contrary, it's you're refusing to see that he has interest. And that's what's funny. Yeah, see? It's so crazy. Look, there's the sword. There's the action. You are refusing to say, I'm going to be near him. I'm going to make myself available to him. I'm going to make myself into his orbit. I'm going to bring myself closer to him. And say, oh my God, I love that cologne. What is it? Can I smell it? Right? And isn't that crazy? But it's so wow. You don't think he would notice? He'd be like, holy Christ, Sophia, get over here. Like, yes or no? But instead, you're going to hide in the corner and say, I like him. I like him. I like him. I like him. Like, that would change the dynamic immediately. If it was just you and him, nobody... he would say, oh my God, Sophia did this. She'd be like, no, I didn't. You're into me, I think. Like, how playful is that? How playful is that? Super playful, because you already have established this is strength. You have zero strength with him. He has weakened you down to the point of like raw feminine. His masculine has weakened you. And if you came back at him and said, no, you didn't, I am the most powerful feminine you've ever met. And so he's weakened you, and he knows he's weakened your feminine. So that's what's so sexy. And he knows his power, his masculine has weakened your feminine to the point you have become almost immobile. Look at this. Look, you love it. You love how powerful he is. You love how he makes you feel. That's this. This right here is please take me. Oh, please take me, RH. Please come over and kiss me. Just kiss me and say no words. It's that. This is the feminine that we're talking about. It's that, oh my God, he rattles your knees. Look at this. You want to know about long term, but you can't even get through short term. This is short term. Angelically, he's put into your orbit for a reason. You don't feel, he feels what you feel. He knows you feel it. You can't fake that. Do you guys understand this? I want to be very honest with you. All of you out there. Doesn't matter if you're feminine, if you're masculine, that feeling you feel with this other person, that is real. You don't need tarot to tell you. Look at when you're home going, damn, I feel something when I'm near them. Yes, you do. They feel it too. It's called energy. It's the exchange. It's the real. It's the absolute test that they've done. That CIA, it doesn't matter. Oh man, watch this. I'm going to pull 4 cards for you. I'm going to show you something. This thing that you're refusing to see, which I love this because I know how you feel. And I know you're refusing to recognize it. You'll be like, now we're friends. Hi. Oh my God, I want you. Like, oh my God, I want you so bad. Hi. Yes or no? Look at. Oh yeah. Boom, baby. Tower moment. My car broke down. Can you give me a ride home, please? Can you please give me a ride home, please? 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 I wore this outfit for you, please? Like, yes or no? Yes or no? Twin flames are absolutely, it's twin flames are more like catalysts to new places. The divine partners are real. I did that. Watch this. Go back and watch the first reading. Divine partners are the most real things. That is what Shannon has with her current husband. You see the two cards, those the shiny cards when I pulled them? Go back and watch the first reading today. And you'll see I pulled the Angelic Emperor with the Angelic Empress out of 7 tarot decks. And she picked the 2 tarot decks. That is the rarest of rare. Like there's only one of those tarot decks and she picked it. Like she said, hey, match those cards. And a Celtic cross, that she picked the Celtic cross. Yes, they are rare. They're very rare and they're rarest of rare. But it's a catalyst. It's going to make you so mad and angry, but it's going to be a version of yourself after that relationship that you're going to feel so powerful. It is this. Like, this could be that. I don't see the other person here because you're not letting them in. They're more of a dark horse candidate. They're more sitting there. They know what they're doing. They're like this. It's kind of like a sexy knock, knock, knock. Daddy's home. And it's like so sexy. It's really like you want to be dominated by them. It's you have a choice and you're not making the choice. Do you want to study and do your own thing, or do you want to fall in love with them? That's what it is. You're worried they're into somebody else. Somebody wants them. Of course they want them. This person is an absolute flirt. They're a powerhouse. You have past life with them. But if you don't make yourself available to them, they have no other alternative but to make another choice, because you're a wrong choice, because you're sitting there saying, I'm unavailable to you. This business is closed until another opportunity opens. And until you make your business open, they will not come in. That's what it is. That's ending. That's the last card in the major arcana. Watch this. Yellow output. This is solar output. This is the life. You're saying, will I ever have a romantic? You could. This is the last card. This is when these line up. If you have the balls to go up to them and be like, hey, what are you doing Saturday? Want to hang out? I have this friend throwing a cookout. Cookout season's coming. And if you say to them, I want to hang? I'm looking for a +1. You want to just come hang? If you're around, let me know, and walk away. They'll be like, what? It's either one or two things. And if they come at you, you have the, hey, we're just friends, no worries, or escalate. Up to you. Up to you. You know what the cup is? That's not in reverse, by the way. That's being offered into the future, into this side of things, into the hey, what's over here? I wonder what's on this side of the. I wonder what's over here. You guys want to know should I pull one card for you, Sophia? What's on the future here? Should I pull one card? When you offer this cup of love, because you're gonna do it, by the way. You're absolutely gonna lean into like the feminine, the sexier version of yourself. The hey, what's going on? I love that cologne. What is this? How are you? Who cares if other women want this guy? He's yours. Like, that's the goal. There's a choice of 20. You're number 1. That's the game. That's the game. Yeah. Look at this. Hey. Ready? King of Pentacles. The choice of choices. This is the wise investment. This is the one that you want. This is the partner. This is the one you're going to get into. You know what's fascinating? This is in this position earlier. Go back and rewatch this. You guys will see. Remember when I pulled the in this same exact location, I pulled the Queen of Pentacles in this position. Angelic, this partner card. Remember how you asked about twin flames? You guys are just on different frequencies. To answer your question, yeah, you guys are twin flames. You might even be divine counterparts because of this and this. Yeah, you guys actually are divine counterparts. If you can line your frequency up to their frequency and find them. Now, I'm not saying change you. Do not change you. I'll be pissed if you change you for them. You be you. You be more you than you've ever been. That's what happens. And then they be more them than they've ever been. That's how you find your divine partner. You do not change yourself. You don't change you for somebody. You be you. You know, when you start painting your nails and doing your thing or going to hobbies, and I've always wanted to. The always I wanted to is you do those. That's when you find this person. And then that person goes, wow, I wanted to too. And you go, great, let's do it. That's this person. Yes, yes, and yes. They're growth. They're built. They're not slowing you down. They're building you. They're helping you. They're close bonds. But you have to offer your business. You have to say, hey, I'm open. I'm open for you. Look, this is the message from the universe. This might be the one and only. Oh my God. Did you guys just see? Look at, I was putting the deck back. That card just jumped out. Yeah. If you guys don't share this channel, I'm going to cancel it. Cancel it by July 4th. For reals. I'll walk away. I'm going to go on the street corner and just start filming myself on a whole new channel. Yeah, I'm gonna. Good God, you watch that? You just see this Ace of Cups jump to meet you? Like, he wants you. He wants to go to a cookout with you. He wants you to sit on his lap. He wants you to chase him like you want to chase him. My throat's shutting up. I gotta stop. I'm saying too much. Throat chakra clock. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, let's keep going. That's real. That never happens. I could talk all day, yell at kids all day. My classroom say, shut it. So what are you doing? Shh. Say shush. Quiet coyote. Shush. Shh. Right? Never. My throat chakra only does it here. But you're done, Sophia. You're out. Next time, you gotta be random. All right. Any subscribers? Sorry, any new subscribers or members? Say your says to get in now or donate now. Otherwise, I'm gonna grab two random from the queue. I'm gonna keep going and keep reading. I love this. That was a good reading. That was really good. I can't believe that second Ace of Cups jumped from the future saying, hey, don't be a dum-dum. Wow. I really love and want him. That's beautiful. Share this channel. That's all I can tell you guys. That's the best thing you can do. Just share the channel and just say, hey, look, we always ask people, YouTubers, and I'm everywhere. Actually, I shouldn't even call myself a YouTuber. I'm a content creator because I'm everywhere. Actually, this weekend I'll be uploading to X and TikTok, and I might be posting twice a day on all social media. I think I'm going to start doing that like late at night and early in the morning or something to that effect. But anyway, you're going to start seeing all new content. I'm going to be buying Meta glasses. You'll see me going for hikes, and I slightly sprained my foot yesterday. How about that? As I fell down the stairs, I was like, "You stupid bastard!" But anyway, you'll see new content, Facebook exclusive. So I'll probably be doing the hikes on Facebook exclusive. So I would absolutely recommend when I go live, I'll be pulling cards on Facebook and Instagram, doing those little hikes things over there exclusively. Because I want this is our content. This is us, me and you. If you guys want to be part of that, you can be there. But I'm gonna make that my own thing. I want to make my house there. I'm gonna build. It's like I'm getting a second house over there at Facebook, and just try to see what happens. And how fun would that be? Yes. I'll notify you guys. I'll let you guys know if you want to join in or whatever you can. Instagram and stuff too, and I'll do TikTok. I'll do kind of this, and then but anyway, I'll do TikTok Tuesdays, I think. I like calling it TikTok Tuesdays. TikTok Tuesday. All right, guys. Any new subscribers? That's it. Hey, I'm on the list. Come on. What the hell? Come on. The list is big. Okay. All right, let's grab two from the queue. As always, you guys, you can book. Should I do a raffle? I think I should. Maybe I should. I'll do a raffle. Hold on, let me kick off a raffle for you guys. So I'll be on here for probably another hour and a half. Like a lunchtime raffle. Actually, you know what I should do? We should try this out. What do you guys think? Because it's 11:30 from me. I'll do it for 45 minutes, like a lunchtime thing. Kind of like when I would eat lunch. Yes. I'm serving you up a free reading. What do you guys think? That's cute. That is actually adorable. All right, so I'm gonna have to edit this for a minute because I don't want to run it for 2 hours. I want to run it for. All right, so at the end of this raffle, I will pull for like the last two people for the day, and I'll give away a reading. So then you know when the reading, then you'll know when I'm done live. I was kind of thinking about this, and I'll just try it right now because I'm not supposed to be live today. The readings have been amazing. So what I'll do is the timer's going right now. It's 45 minutes. So around 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll pull for the last 2 people, or I'll be done around that time. But either way, I'll around 12:30 p.m. Eastern, I'll pull for the raffle person, and we'll be done, and I'll get the last 2 people, so you guys will know what's up. So if you want to get in the raffle now, you can kind of get an idea what's up and get a free reading, or otherwise you can join me at cosmicboogeyman.com. And I should actually go back onto the website and update the availability, because it's going to change very dramatically over the next couple weeks. There'll be more available for the paid readings. What if you win the raffle? Then what if you win the raffle? Then you can book it. And you can book it. Because it's just a free reading. That's all it is. It's kind of another way for me to get to know you guys. Because I have people who book all the time, you know. So I have people. So I think that's why people like this time. People love me coming on around 9 or 10 a.m. and then I'm on for a few hours, because it covers a general, like right now it's what about 7:30, 8 a.m. Western, so around LA time, right? So it's kind of covering the world in a big swath by me being on like right now. And I have a lot of worldwide subscribers. So this is the best time for me to be on around 8 or 9 a.m. to like 1 or 2 p.m. depending on how many people are asking. That's what I found. So what I'll do is, like, for members, I'm trying to be on this time. If I could be on every day at this time, I would love that. But I have to teach. So I found in the summer, this was my best time. So you'll find me on around this time a lot in the summer. I would set your notification bell. So I'll be popping on more and more like this. And then at night, I kind of pop on here and there. But I catch a lot more of the subscribers this way. All right, let's do this. Let's keep reading. Let's keep pushing forward. All right, we'll grab. Let's see who's up here. Rosa. Salem. Salem's like, he is a Libra, me as a Virgo. What's the end of this relationship? What does this question even mean? Salem. What is that question? Rosa and Salem. What is that question? What is the end of the relationship? Rosa's gotten very lucky the last few lives. I gotta tell you, gotten very lucky. Like, very, very lucky. Yeah, donations are open. $10 donation will get you a 9-card reading. A 20 will get you a full Celtic cross. And yeah, so if you guys are waiting, you're like, I can't wait too much longer. It's another way to jump the line and get read right away. So let's do this. Rosa, I think you're first. If Salem pops in, let them know. Otherwise, we'll just grab somebody else after this. How will my career be in 2 years after graduation? One or two. Should be good. Should be good. My phone blowing up. All right. Oh, you said text 1 and 2. All right. So for these, I was gonna start with 3 cards and just kind of go from here. Typically for random readings like these guys, I'll read for 3 cards, and it gets a little bit quicker. Because I clear out the paid readings and stuff first. If you want to hang in here, you're more than welcome. But Rosa, obviously, you're no longer the same person. You're already changed. You're changing. Your career is very different. You can actually see 2 years. You have the two towers. You have the sun. You have this. People have already fallen to you because you said, "I'm not stopping. I'm not going to be the version of you that you want me to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry," and they get mad at you because you won't change.
and you won't succumb to them. You won't just quit.
So something had to come to an end. Something had to switch, and that in this Scorpio death card, this ending, this switch, it could have happened in October, or it could have happened in the fall, but whatever it was, something had to come to an end. And in a couple of years, it's going to happen again. This was recent, like it could happen a few months ago, years ago, but this is typically like the golden position says when it comes in again, it's going to happen again. Like when you had this happen, it's going to be the next cycle. And when you have to acknowledge that, please acknowledge it fully. Don't hold back, because this next change is going to change you completely. And it's going to make you very different. You're walking very pure because you're walking on your own 2 feet. You're not letting somebody else dictate how you walk. And that's a big difference. Because when you work for someone, you work in a career, you do something, you're doing it on their behalf. They call you in and say, hey, excuse me, why did you do that? And it's not about you and as a person, not you as what you do. It's you and how you operate. And that's the thing, because when you do this, you look at life in a new way when you start moving forward. And we're going to pull this next card out here because that's you. This is the King of Cups, Scorpio death card energy. King of Cups. How crazy is this? Angelically, you haven't gone there yet. Your world is on its ear, I guess is a way to put it, or on its head is another way to say it, because what it's telling me to tell you is as you move into this next position, as you move into the next stage of life, it's something, a counselor, a friend, a deep-seated worry problem starts to kind of go away, and you start to move into this new you, this pride, this version of you, but you're in mid-cycle, so you can't do it quite yet. Those ideas, those things you've always been thinking about have come true, but you really want to look at it in a sense of I am becoming. And you have to realize you became from something. So don't forget where you came from when you become this new version of yourself. I'm very, very proud of you, because what I see here is you're recognizing the version of you coming into this new future. As you look at you dipping your toe in the water, you're realizing you can't predict what this is. It's unpredictable. I'm going to pull, but this Leviathan energy is, I don't know what exactly that is. I still don't really know. And I don't want to research outside like internet or AI. I want to know what it is through my guides. But what they have told me is it's called the Leviathan. It's like the creature of the deep. It's the unknown. And that's beautiful, because what it's telling us is something's coming in that's unknown. Like you have the ship on this side and you have the unknown water weird creature, like the Kraken or the water weird creatures that like they would be worried about. But you are the power of that creature. Like you're coming into something that has yet to be determined. You are the Kraken. You are the Leviathan. So what's happening is you decided I'm no longer to be that version of myself that I was 5 years ago. Something switched in you. Something powerful came in and said, I'm doing this. I'm reemerging. And that change, that Scorpio death card energy came in and brought on the King of Cups. And this is all October. This is all fall energy. That fall is going to become a very significant moment in your life going forward. It's always going to feel like this is reset. Maybe even go away, have a vacation every fall. Say every fall, I'm going to make a trip to do this, because it's going to be Scorpio card. 5, 6, 7 of Cups, Scorpio death card energy, King of Cups. This is all Scorpio card energy. This is a big rebirth. I don't think you understand. You're going to only hold on to very little of who you were, and the version of you who comes out is going to be very, very different. Like multiple homes, living near the water, a big bank account. This is big. This is not instantaneous, but this happens after years of work, because you take what you learned and you grow it. You make it keep going. How can I make this more? I take school, I make it into a bigger job. A bigger job makes more money. How do I make money more money? How do I make intelligence more intelligence? And the growth mindset in which you take has begun to grow. I'm going to bridge the gap. I do this all the time, but I do it essentially, and I'm going to do it twice over for you because you're already doing it yourself. So allow me to come in as a secondary architect, engineer of your life, and say, let's take a look at what happens when we bridge the gap. Wow. This is the other half of the master manifester. I talk about this often, but what we're doing is we're looking at your divine blueprint and we're looking at it and saying, what happens? We secure finances for the rest of your life. We tell you, you can never be taken for granted again. You have growth mindset. You have the power and the ability to say, hey, I am a woman. I enjoy intimacy. I enjoy growth. I enjoy who I am. So this just gives you the sense of emotional security, financial power, and it gives you the sense that you can be whoever you want to be. When we get this Queen of Pentacles, it bridges that gap, saying you can never be taken for granted again, because people just assume that piece of paper, that graduation, that is who you are. That was never who you were. That was never ever who you were. Once we bridge this gap, we realize that it's who you were is just a piece of who you become. And that's the biggest piece, because you can't forget that part of you. As we look at this financial growth and building and hard work becomes the reason that you have lasting achievement. You know, the little girl in you, the little person, that little person who's growing up becomes the major reason you have multiple bank accounts, money, finances. It's the same reason you look for the security. It's not you going, hey, I'm so fortunate, I'm lucky. No. It's hard work. It's the prosperity that you put into yourself that allows you to say, my reality progressed forward because I preserved what I built. I isolated the things that were hurting me and said, you will not hurt me. I stopped those people who did not love me the way I need to be loved. I allowed insecurity to just pass me by and say goodbye. Yeah. You took business and you handled it. And that's what this is telling me to tell you. You think graduation's the end? You think after graduation, how's my career? And that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the launch point. What kind of homes are we owning? That's the beginning. And it's not about material. It's how happy can you become? Because melancholy's gone. We're gone with this. Underestimation is done. It's time for you to take on that mantle of boss. You are gifted and you know it, and this is a spiritual gift that only certain people can have. What are the odds of pulling back-to-back Scorpio cards? Rebirth cards. Are you kidding me? Like, you have tapped into something very few will even imagine exists in their life, and you've done it. And you're not only doing it, you're starting to write your existence in it. Do you understand that? Like, if there's people out there who will pass on this lifetime and say, oh, what's manifestation? You're manifesting actively. You're growing. You're building. I love this. You love it. I love it. We're going to keep going. I will never let you stop. The minute you walk onto my stage, I'm going to let you sing. Let's grow. Let's build. Rosa. All right, Salim, are you here? Because I am so goddamn curious. What is the end of this relationship? Are you planning on ending it? It sounds like you got the hammer ready and you want to smash this bitch apart. The question was, he is Libra, me Virgo. What is the end of this relationship? It's like you are breaking up? Like, all right, let's do this. Let's put one more person. If Salim doesn't show up, we'll replace them. But I'm so curious. Ankita. When I meet my soulmate, Decks 2 and 5. When will I meet my soulmate? All right. Now the log jam's cleared out, isn't it? That's why I'm telling you, that's why I love members only Monday, but I cannot tell members you can't get read. That's the only hiccup I have in the system that I've been building. Because members, like, we hang out. I kick all you guys out, and members, it's just us, you know? So the members is great. I'm like, hey, we're hanging out. How you doing? So it pays to be a member. I think it's only $2.99 to have membership, and you get access to this, but it's just like the full readings, and we just chill. And I would absolutely recommend doing it, because in the summer I'm going to have exclusive member lives, not just once a week, at least twice a week during the mornings like this. And I highly recommend that all the content that's coming out now is members exclusive first, just because I need to kind of slow my roll. So I'm putting the member stuff out first, because I get so excited about it. Otherwise, I'll just start self-promoting. And so I put it out members first. Give you guys a little early access, you know. No, yeah, that's all good. And that's why I'm here, because I really appreciate all of you. But I need to have like a stopgap. And as a teacher, I realized having different types of classes, and this is kind of like a class to me, isn't it? This is kind of like an open class. Like, this is like saying, hey, indoor recess, you're all welcome. And you guys like, we're all coming. I'm available. Coming down, Mr. Cosmic. And so that's why I love when you guys come here. No, it hasn't yet. Ankita, that's a great question. Because you were asking about the membership and the level of access. I haven't. It's all membership. I set it up this way. You want to hear it? This is the dad in me. This is the you pay what you pay your way. Pay what you can pay. If you want to pay, like, there's a $10 membership, pay that. If you want to pay the $2.99, pay that. I have not differentiated. Like, I can, and I might eventually when I hit, like, say 500,000 or 1 million subscribers or something crazy, I might differentiate it. I just have it set. Everything's all it's all members first, members live, members this, and that will probably get differentiated later on. Not to make you guys feel like I need your money, but it's pay the difference. Like it's like a tip. That's all it is. I don't know. No, Ankita, you're fine. So I'm just telling you. Yeah. So no. I haven't done it yet. I have content where I can say, hey, the teaching tarot goes out to these groups first, and then I can do the Cosmic Codex goes out to everybody. The Beyond the Veil, which is, I guess, considered really popular, and that can go out to another group or all of you. And the live is all members. I've just put everything out to all of you guys, only because I want you to feel like I'm not trying to take your money. I want you to feel like you're donating. It's like a donation. That's all it is. Yes. And that's the other thing, Parabidon, is a lot of people are out of work. And so if you can, you pay what you can pay. And if you can't, you don't. And I'm here. And that's why we're here, isn't it? Yes. And I appreciate you. Fist bump, hug. We're all good. No worries. Don't feel guilty. And so do your thing. And that's why I have it set that way. I'm not trying to be, I'm not being greedy at all. But eventually things will work itself out. We're good. If I can teach you, let me teach you. I have what I can give you. It will pay it forward someday. That's all I'm asking you guys. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, right? And Kata's like, I got $82 a month. It's laughable. In currency, that's pocket. Yeah, no, you're good. And then actually, I think this is your reading. So the universe wants you to be read. So when will I meet my soulmate? You know what? For that. Actually, you know what? Because you're interning and you're making things. Let's do a Celtic cross for you, right? Thank you for being honest and vulnerable for me. I love that, Ankita. So let me donate back to you. You know what? Honestly, let me do a Celtic cross. Let me get a good song up here. Let me give you. Let me donate back to you a Celtic cross reading, and see what comes out of it. Let's queue up a good song here for you. Unless you don't want that, right? I'm sure you will not hate this. Because you've been picked for a reason. Like, there's a reason you're on the queue, and there's a reason you can't pay. There's a reason. It's not that you don't want this. Of course you would want a bank account with 18 zeros on it. All right. I'm going to pick from each of the tarot decks, though. So I think I want a full tarot deck spread from you. Actually, no, I can go for 2 and 5. I think I could do 2 and 5. I think that would work. All right. I'm gonna pull. I'm off chat for a second. Ankita, this is for you. It's a fist bump to the universe. This is my alley-oop, the universe. See? Look, I'm alley-ooping the universe. I'm doing this for on the universe behalf of you. Look at, see? Here's your Prince Charming. Oh man, bro. Daddy energy. Ooh. Super. This is very spiritually intuitive energy. Stressing out. Okay, let's dial in here. We're going faster than we need to. Okay. Hold on. No regrets. I'll give you the reading here in a second. I'm just firing these off. See? You're just saying whatever happens, happens. I love this. No, nothing's hidden. All right, here we go. All right, so this card that jumped out here was Prince Charming. That Knight of Cups and that Tea Stain Tarot. Knight of Cups there. is a beautiful, beautiful card, but it's basically a man, somebody, a defined man, spiritually, intellectual, artistic, probably bearer of spiritual power, because they're coming in with that, like they've lived through regret and worry, so they're coming in. This here is also a shadow bearer, so they've gone through like pain. So you know that they know pain. They're not coming in. They understand, empathetic. That's this other part of this person. So whoever this person is coming in, they have their own strength, their own ability to solve a problem, not leaning on you to fix them. And that's the piece that we're looking at. So whoever this person is coming in, they absolutely have a connection to you. The reason the universe wants you to have this reading, or have a reading of this power, is there's a fear of change. You have to go beyond your limit of potential, saying, am I enough? Am I enough? You are more than enough. Like, marry a doctor, marry beyond whatever it is you think you can get, and not because of the money, but because of the intelligence, the spirituality, and the I'm being understood and seen for who I am. That's what the universe is trying to teach you. The Six of Cups coming into that top position says change your perspective of a relationship and what it is a relationship is for you. It's not a savior. It's not a connection. It's not like you're fixing me. It's coming in saying you're completing me, challenging me to be a better version of myself. The past versions of you realistically came in, just led to some pieces of future success, but you have to be assured this person coming in is going to be the rest of the versions of all those people that wanted to change you. These people wanted to change pieces of you, Hey, have you ever thought of, no. This person's going to say, I want you to be you. What is it you've been thinking about doing for you? This person is going to be that. They don't want to change you. They want you to be that makes you happy. Five of Cups coming out here is really hard for you to accept that somebody would allow you to be you. It's like, you don't want me to be anything? Like, why? Why don't you want me to change? That's because we always watch society ask us to change, ask us to be something else. This person coming in relatively soon, if they're not already here, I feel like they might be an older person. They might already be here because there's a blockage here. It feels like somebody has a higher power, status, intellect. They might already be kind of in control. But this Five of Cups energy comes in saying, it's a power struggle. You want to be able to own your energy, but you also have regret over this. Because this regret comes through the sense of wrong choice or wrong course of actions, or is this the wrong person? If you choose wrong, what happens? And this might be this person, this might be this wrong person energy. Because when we go through justice, it's divine blueprint, meaning you might have to choose wrong first to learn. Right? Go through how many marriages to get the right marriage. We all want the only one marriage, but the reality is going through multiple marriages teaches you multiple lessons. And this universe message is telling it at least some level of divine blueprint. Maybe you had some level of life lesson at this point. You're learning something. Look beneath the surface. Maybe this is the age difference or something older, or maybe this is the wisdom part or the spirituality or the indifference, because we look at the appearance and we judge people on that, but it's way different than that alone. There's so much depth that's applied here. There's an ending here. This might even be, this leads to the ending with them that you can't quite see. It's the growth. It's what we don't quite see, the building of something. How long have you been talking to this person? Because World card is the last card. It's like, you can't get away from whatever this is. The universe has lined you up to this. And this number 8 position, this situation means others, people, how they look at it. Because they're going to rely on you. Maybe this person looks at you in a very powerful way or says that you're an amazing person. This person might already be in your life, actually, which is fascinating. Because when we say soulmate, they're already there. They're leaning on you. And it's something saying you are that important. I need you in my life. Right? It's the masculine needing the feminine. It's the sexiness of that, saying, I can't live without you, but not neediness, but in a sense that you complete me. You do. You satisfy a part of me that I can't quite understand. Maybe there's an anxiety, I get that, over the money and value and the delay, but this is beyond that piece of us that we can't quite see, because the universe says, do you think that's forever? It's not forever. This is part-time. This is teaching us a piece of ourselves we can't quite understand. We can only do this at this point in our life. But the moon card in angelic in that number 10 position, which is considered, I would call, the final outcome or the outcome position. It's that reversed energy, that angelic saying, this is the final test. Your intuition is your guide, and it's got you to this point. Are you going to judge it differently? No, it's going to get you to this happiness. Whatever's blocking you is powerful, powerful, powerful energy. I feel like there is something here, but you're going to life where you have to understand that you are going through a change with. Is there a person? Let me ask this, Ankita. Let me go back to chat. It feels like there is a person already. I don't think he will be a loving partner. I don't think I've met anyone yet that kind of excites me. This feels like somebody's into you, because this center line, this is where I got the whole idea, the whole feeling for my guys about the center line. This here is relationship change, older male, and you're blocking, or something's blocking. Knight of Cups, Prince Charming, spirituality. These are all loving relationship cards. So you're feeling something, and this is relationship change. There's some regret here. Is there like an older male boss, someone who has control over you at work? Is there someone who has command on you that we don't want to admit that they have power over you? I had a breakup 1 month ago, so that's why I'm healing. I don't see the Three of Swords. I don't see breakup energy. I see it could be a little of that. Yeah, this is like past life spirituality playing out. You are really attuned right now. You're falling. Can I be honest with you? It's like falling into like feminine energy. It's that moon is symbolic energy. It's feminine because it's operating through visible, invisible phases, right? And it's the emotions that I'm seeing here with this. It's the intelligent woman's learning and reading danger. It's like saying, how do I love again? But there's a cycle that I'm seeing. It's not weakness. It's not weakness. It's built in. It's feedback. It's body, emotion, intuition, right? It's that part of you. It's the environment. Something here, it feels like there's something that's becoming. And why we were pulled into this Celtic cross tells me somebody has feelings for you. Somebody is looking at you. And I tell you because somebody's older and has emotions for you. It's the small changes in the tone, the distance, the contact, the energy, even the presence in which they feel you or get a little too close, but then pull back. It's that energy in which you're feeling. They're not hiding how they feel. They're hoping you catch notice. There's justice, and when are they coming in? They're already here. When will this flower bloom? It's already blooming. There's something here for you. My love, you have to make a decision. Do you not see it? Do you not see it? Angelically, they're like, hello, you're suppressing this. You're deserving. You've been donating your time and energy. And I see it. And I'm just need to tell you in the feminine, most powerful way, naturally, you have to notice some of this. Emotionally, maybe this might be a cycle thing, but inconsistently, there's something happening. I'm promising you, somebody's sitting here watching you. Somebody's noticing you. It's either the way you walk, talk, it's the way you move, it's the way you carry yourself. There's somebody noticing, and you're so busy regretting, they're saying, I'm seeing you. I love this. It's actually really fun for me. Yeah. I wonder who this is. They have power over you. And it's a power play thing. It's sexy. It is sexy. It reminds me a little bit of 50 Shades of Grey in that sense. It is a little like I got control. And they don't want to make you feel that way, but they do have feelings. See, look, they see you. They see you. Angelically, they're putting themselves in your role, and they don't want to use that against you, but they absolutely sense you. Oh my Lord. Sense you. They feel you. I'm gonna pull one more card. I don't know why we were pulled here, but it's the King of Cups energy. It's that 5, 6, 7 of Cups, King of Cups, Death card, kind of like rebirth. They see you. They know you're going through change, and they want to be part of your change. They want to be part of your future. They are holding back, messaging you. Who is this? It's water sign energy. It's feelings energy. Can we get a sign? Can we get I feel like it's older male. It's soul tribe energy, divine blueprint. And they're going to tell you, I think it's this person that you come across, justice energy. I feel like you're focused on something else, but they are in here. This might be the person. But this is the rarest of rare cards, by the way. This is like one of the rare. This, if I pulled the black 2 of cups, locked in, we got it. but they see you. They know they think you're in their life for a reason. They have this belief. They say, whatever reason you walked into their path, they say, I know why you're there. Like, they see you as a special gift to their life. That's special, isn't it? It's like a love after deception through lies, affair, and I think they see you as something different, as self-contained and very soft and divine and pure. I love this. I think this is your final partner. I would have to say it's your final partner. I believe that they have to come forward, and I think they're afraid. Look at this. This is not the same card. Watch, look, it's not the foil card. I just pulled it from this deck. You can actually see where I pulled it from. It was pulled mid-deck from here. I'm curious, maybe this is nothing, maybe it's something. And there's the Libra Justice Hierophant card energy. This is technically Hierophant card. Maybe that's what they are. Maybe they're hiding behind something, the legality of what they're doing. Maybe they're hiding behind work. Maybe it's a coworker. It could be a coworker. Maybe they are Hierophant. Maybe they're hiding behind this. Huh. I wonder. That would be fascinating. I wonder if this is that internship thing you're doing. Hold on. Let me pick here. Yeah. Holding back, I say? All right. I gotta move on. I've got to move on. I have a strong suspicion this is somebody that you're in contact with, and they're not saying something. And you're not supposed to say anything because you're an intern. But there's an interest in you. Very interesting. It's showing me, it won't show me. It's almost like they won't cross the boundary with you. See, that's weird. I think eventually they're going to come forward. I think we have to wait for them to spiritually say it's okay. They don't want to, they're protective of you. That's the best way to put it. They're very protective of you. Like, if something happened to you, they would come forward. If something was wrong, they would actually come forward. And I liken this to, like, do I expose myself here? It's very interesting because it parallels a lot of things, but it's like, it's like, I guess you could say it's like the art teacher, right? At school, like, I'm friendly with her, but if something happened to her, I'd be so pissed. Like, I would very much be like, what the fuck? Like, but she's so soft and nice and kind and caring, and she's super independent. But, like, when my best friend, when Frank, when we talked about him dating her, I said, dude, if you hurt her, I would absolutely punch you in the fucking face. I said, if you ever hurt her, I said, you date her, go date her. I said, but you hurt her, I punch you. I said, you have to take one punch full in the face from me. So it's somebody who's interested in you. Like, so it's someone, but they don't want to hurt you. That's all I can come across. It's like someone who sees you as a very wonderful, kind, feminine soul. And they're questioning if they come forward. And I can't even tell you if this is a stepping stone or not. See? I can't tell you. Because they're very much, they want to. They like you. If I ask that person in their reading, they want to marry you. Like, I can tell you they want to marry you. But they are so afraid of hurting you or coming across wrong. It's a sensitive thing for them. Is that weird? Is that weird? It must be a little weird. It must be weird. Because you don't even sense this person. So I don't know how that works, but they're coming across very strong and spiritual. So spiritually, they're protecting you. That's what I'm telling you. So there's a spiritual protection that you have that you're not even aware of. And that's why I think you're like, there's no payment. But you know how you're like, I don't get anything. I get no money. There's your payment. You have spiritual protection in your everyday existence. And we don't see it. And we go, okay, it feels like we're missing out. Does that make sense, guys? And we're not missing out. The universe is like, I got you. I'll get you in your everyday life. There's always, I don't want to call it revenge, but there's always recourse in everything else. You always get something in for something. Like, you don't think I get something for this, for free readings? having healthy children, or having my kids be wonderful at school and just enjoying my job, or be able to do this with you is amazing, right? Or having this connection with you, or having the ability to connect to whatever this is on the other side. Yes, yes, and yes. And so whatever that is, somebody has eyes on you, but you have someone looking, they're protecting you. It's a loving feeling, actually. I gotta tell you, I feel very safe for you. I love it. So even though you get no money, you have someone watching you and protecting you, because they know how special you really are to the world. That's really, really, really rare. That's a very rare reading. I don't think I've had a reading like that in months. And so, yes, to answer your original question, will I meet my soulmate? Yes, you already have. How will it be? You already met them. And you said decks 2 and 5, done. So the other thing with this thing is, that's interesting, is we all meet our soulmates constantly. And what the readings tell us is, like, I would be your soulmate, obviously. And I think that's the part of this that we're not really seeing. My cards are just secondarily confirming this back to me, saying we are all soulmates. Like the 5 of Wands, that energy. When you find yourself caring about someone, soulmate. It might be short term, but when you're like, hey, have you eaten yet? How are you doing? Like, did you get your rest? Soulmate, right? Yes. So Ankita, I'm your soulmate. While Lupus is your soulmate, we are soulmates. When we're kind of like, hey, how are you? If someone came on here and said something, is it for gossip, or is it because you really care and you're like, oh man, that sucks? Like, you really have empathy, and when you really, really, really can connect, I mean, really have empathy, and you're not just trying to find out gossip, not trying to just figure something out because you want to nosy something out, like, and that's soulmate energy, soul tribe. You care about someone and you just don't understand why or how much. You can say, wow, you're just a nice person. No, you're soul tribe. That's your soul tribe. You might have a big soul tribe. I hope you do. A lot of grandmothers do, don't they? A lot of grandmothers end up building their soul tribes. All right, let's do this. All right, Salam, are you here? I'm giving you a chance. I want to know this. I want to know what is going on in this, like, bananas world here. All right, let's pull one more here and see if we can make something happen. Perbidon. All right, I'm gonna pull one more after this. I'm just gonna give we'll get some iced tea. We're giving Salam a chance to kind of hop in here. It's the question that makes me curious. I don't want to just pull on a question for a question. I want to pull on it because they're here. And then, like, see, Sneha's here, Emma's here. Yeah, now you guys are here. So you are here. I want to give you a chance, and the raffle's open. So you guys are hopping in here. I want to let you know you have a chance for a raffle right now. So this is what I might be doing during the summer a little bit. I might do it. I don't know. Let's see, Poppy's here too. Actually, yeah, Poppy's here. Throw Poppy up in there. Let's see, Poppy popped. Poppy, did you join the queue? Because members jumped the line. That's the other thing I was telling you guys. Members jumped the line. See how Poppy popped? And Poppy's in the Poppy popping. No, but members will jump the line. See, I'll just grab Poppy right now. So Poppy, exclamation point join, right? And then just type your question, and I'll throw you in. Yeah, I'll just throw you right in there.
hear your call. Through the veils you break my fall. Free and sovereign,
Oh, you mean for the free reading? Yeah. I get you.
aligned with endless destiny.
I bumped Wild Lupus up to a moderator. I think it might be fun. And Wild Lupus has been very busy. I might actually have hired a social media manager, believe it or not.
Harmonies that put me at ease.
So I might actually have a media manager that's going to start working, which is crazy.
A cosmic dance of all I know. Sacred numbers in the air. They heal the wounds, they strip me bare. 963 in front of the aim.
So I got to figure it out. We're going to get
To heaven's gate.
no, just hang out. It's honestly Wild Lupus. It's just chilling. It's a direction thing. It's like this way to that way. Sometimes it gets so busy. All right.
Free and sovereign I will be. Aligned with endless destiny.
Is Chris seeing someone now? All right, yeah. So Poppy, the best way to do that, make sure when you do this, because the queue gets busy, and we don't tap. I don't monitor chat like that because it gets so busy for me. So I'll tell you this: you have to do it like this. If you want me to make sure I see it, you do it like that. Oh, I love this song. Like that. That's what you would do. That's all you would do. Because then I can do this on Streamlabs. I think the other day I had like 20 something people queued in. It was nuts. All right. Yeah, I got it. All right, so let's do this. Yours could be quick, Poppy. I'll try to read for you, because it's kind of a yes or no question. I like asking the why of the why. So let me ask you this before I read the question, Poppy, because this is what's so fun about this. Why do you want to know, is Chris seeing someone new? And it seems silly, but why do you want to know that question? What's it going to change if he is seeing somebody? What's it going to matter? What if he's not? He's still not talking to you. What's it going to matter if he's seeing somebody? What if he's seeing 6 people? What's the matter? Why does it change anything? You're still in the same exact position you are right this second. The reality is the same. This is one of my favorite songs. Actually, this song is getting popular on Amazon Music. I think this one. Oh yeah, this one. All right. He decided before he wants us together now. He deceived me. Oh, so he cheated on you. So you want to know, is he cheating on you again? I got you. So you're asking, is he cheating on you? Is that what it comes down to? All right, let's do this for you. Ooh. All right, let's do this. Let's. Ooh, Lady Justice. Ooh, my lord. All right, I'm gonna pull a Celtic for you. So he's on your mind. You can't stop thinking about him. Lady Justice comes in, Queen of Swords. First card out. Second card out is the Sagittarius. The Sag. Eight of Wands energy comes out. So we have Lady Justice on top. Well, eight of Wands and it comes up secondary. But let me slow down here, because that Queen of Swords, because you said it was cheating, it's kind of like someone's offering help. There's an offer of help. You offer help. You've been offering help. Maybe this is it. Maybe you always offer help. Could be this. Maybe someone can offer you help with this guy or this situation. Maybe someone's saying, hey, I can give you a piece of advice with him, because that's all you need. Because you're saying, I'm asking this one piece or this one thing, because there's a blockage here with them because they've cheated on you once. Maybe this is nothing's happening and you're wondering what's going down. The universe pops in and says, angelically, we're looking for answers. We're just looking for some answers. And once we take two cards, Sag energy, patience. Oh, wish granted. This is also Temperance energy comes in with the little bit of the angelic winged help. Could be angels coming in here too, right? We love the angels. Who doesn't love an angel? But that's what's more coming in. Maybe more spiritual energy coming in. Happiness is hard to find because we're always wondering where the hell they are. What are they doing? Are they cheating? Nine of Pentacles energy comes in too. And I love the Nine of Pentacles. I've actually self-proclaimed that to be the wish granted. And I've seen it actually work out a lot of times, especially in my own personal readings. I don't like to read too much for myself, but there's a lot of entanglement energy that comes in here, but it's not like set it and forget it. A wish granted is a good thing, because when you get a different perspective, you start to see things for what they are. Why did they cheat? What happened? What were they looking for? Was it emotions lost? Was it a disconnect? So when we get that perspective, when we see it, was it something they were looking for? What were they looking for? That helps us understand why they walked away, why they were looking for somebody else. Was it a spiritual disconnect? They found you in the beginning connected spiritually, fully understood, because whatever this is very ancient energy. We have dual sphinxes here, right? They were very, very much attracted to in the beginning, or whatever that was in the recent past, because of some connection. Not that you weren't enough now, but it's more like there was something in the recent past that brought up some unexpected, exciting connection, right? This was what it makes it, wow, I want that again. It was like in between everything. And what it was is it brings in the sense of like royal connection, or something that's so special. It's unlike anything else. It's the hiddenness of whatever it is. We're looking for the hopes, the ideals, the dreams, and this number 5 position, star energy, right? Aquarian, it's a lot of one, less of none, and maybe you feel like you're starved for attention or starved for a connection now with them, and that's why you knew something was off when they were cheating. You said something's different. Like you're giving your energy. You can't give your energy equally to all of us. And the inner voice came on and said, hey, why am I being ignored? And that success that you felt with them early was now, something was off, and that's that Sag fire energy kicked off. The wish was not granted. Tower moments even, because it was aligned with them. The tower moment came in with them. It's like, what the hell's going on? Why is this not working anymore? The angelic energy that aligns with the tower moment, unfortunately, which precedes even the star card, but believe it or not, it was almost like things were misaligned. Like, what the hell's going on? Why is this happening to me? It's not like you're doing this, but why is this happening with you? And there was writing on the wall because we knew something was happening. Like you saw it happening. You're like, what is this? Sag energy again. It was passion that was missing. There was a disconnect with fire. But what we have here is this almost like past life was replaying itself out again and again and again with this person, and we couldn't stop it. We're like, really, again? We're doing this again? Is it something we're missing or something we want? But whatever it is this number 7 position is this belief or disconnect from the idea that we wanted something more. It's like the grass is greener. The grass is always greener. And it's not, but there's a belief that the grass is greener. And that's what starts to happen here when we start looking at this card, because in the solar output, it's like dating other people, looking for other people. And the Temperance card comes out again twice over. So then on the outside, on the outskirts, or the outliers of this person, as they start to look for other people, and they start to talk to other people. And it's not always a good thing, unfortunately. Because all these things, they want this, you want this, they fight over the stupidest things, and breakups happen, relationships. And it's not because you're not enough, it's because they want something, you want something, and they are exploring other relationships. Gemini lover energy. And this position here is like, you just want love. You want to feel love. Please just love me. Why can't you just love me? And they just don't know what they want. They just have no idea anymore. The patience that's required is really just a long-standing problem between the three of you, because you have patience with no patience with I want to be loved. And it doesn't work, does it? And there's the divine blueprint. There's the Two of Pentacles. That's the broken ATM card. Which I wonder if money was coming and going between the two of you guys, or you saw money was all of a sudden flowing and not flowing and coming and going and stopping and going, because this is a skillful manipulation problem. It's persistence, because someone felt like they were manipulating or not manipulating, but there has to be something that stops this manipulation. You have to achieve your goals one way or another. All right, I'm going to short throw connect it. Look at this. I needed to see what happens, because this is shadow work on this other person's side of things, just so you know. It's not like you are not enough. It's they are working on themselves. I need to tell you that. Interestingly, the Page of Wands energy is it's the passion that you guys feel is real. You can't fake that passion, or that the fire that you sparked in each other. But whatever that is, it's something that's, maybe this is a new love comes in, or you're afraid of the new love, or a beginning of a new cycle. There's something happening because of this past life, and that's why we're repeating it, going again and again and again. New people come in, try and disrupt it, and I don't think we're needing to go through it again. Lock into this Empress energy is all I can tell you, because that's what's happening. You don't want the sneakiness. If you're sitting there wondering if they're cheating, walk away. You shouldn't have to wonder, but they shouldn't have to prove it to you either. It should just be. And that energy is real, because if you're feeling it, it means something's off. It could be a little on you with, not sure, but there's something that's happening that you're feeling. I hope this helps. I really do. I really do, Poppy. I hope this helps. This is real. Like, they are absolutely talking to somebody. Yeah, it is like an inner warning. Yeah. I remember, this is years ago, I was talking to and now my wife and I obviously have like a different relationship, very open and stuff, but like I was talking to another woman at a time, and my wife, she called me out. She goes, "Hey, you talking to another woman?" And it was like at that moment I was talking to another woman. Like at that moment, she knew, her intuition was locked in. Guys, you have no idea how locked in she was. She's like, "You talking to another woman?" Like, she wanted to know in general, like at all. But I was literally talking to another woman. It was bananas. Like, we ended up talking and everything, but it was like, and everything's amazing between us right now. Like, it was like so good, but it was crazy. Like, we went through couples counseling for 6 years, and I love her to death, and like, it's so beautiful. But I'm just telling you guys, lock in, guys. You guys know your intuition, your feminine intuition. This is why I'm doing this whole masculine feminine tarot reading today, and I'm taking some time. Yes. It's amazing. Yeah, you guys have no idea. That's true. The feminine cycles, and you're like, I just need to sit there, eat my chocolate, and relax, and just leave me the fuck alone. And then there's times like, and worship me. I'm telling you guys, go through these cycles. They're real. Yeah. So I'm just telling you guys, go through these cycles. You feel it. You're like, don't. And your mind tries to prove, like, say, no, stop it. Your mind tries to tell you no, but you're a soul first, put into a human body, live a life, dissipate. Soul goes back, comes back, reborn. It's like, whatever. You don't think your cat has a soul? Your dog has a soul? Come on. We've all lived those lives. Dad, don't be sad. You're awesome. Like, you have, listen, Poppy, ready? At this day, at this point of your life, you have now locked in for the future and eternity of everybody. Have locked in the mere fact the feminine intuition is raw. It's real, and it's proven. Like, you know, you're right. The cards just said it. Not only did they just say it, they've locked it in. You know it, and I've just told you a secondary factor. This is not about spiritual mystery. I'm a scientist by trade. I worked over 10 years at a Fortune 500 company as a technician. I have my degree. I studied this stuff since I was little, the tarot cards, but I'm telling you, I marry spirituality and science. I'm a STEM teacher. I was in Boston the other day with kids. They're presenting their science projects. I'm just telling you, I look for reality. Reality says you feel uncomfortable. He cheated on you. Fact. Fact also says these cards factually say, when these positions, they say these things. That's just data. You go look it up yourselves. You guys can go research it. It's not me. I'm just telling you. I researched the cards. I researched the positions. Number 10 is outcome. Number 1 is you. Number 7 is your negative position. Number 6 is the upcoming events. It's like it just is. It's facts. That 3x3 is my personal architect reading that I made. It's 9 layers deep. It's like, it reads like when I read in this position, that position, this position, the cards themselves, they intertwine. It's a very heavy layered reading. I'm not done. I'm going to add 9 cards to it. It's going to be 3. Yeah, you have the 3 tarot decks, 6 tarot decks, 9 tarot decks. But we're going to be able to dissect your existence in one tarot reading. What the hell's going down? And I'm getting close. I'm getting very close. I figured a lot of things out. Go look up, like, say, cryptocurrency, XRP. I had an original reading way back last, my God, it was I don't even remember. It was like in the February, I think, of 25. I talked about XRP becoming a heavy currency for the future, and here we are. We're like literally just signing laws into effect, and XRP is going to be huge. Like, I was like, my guides were leading me towards it, and I'm like, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to be wrong. But I know that they told me, and I pull cards on it, and it's just interesting. I just look on it in a factual, reality-based system, not like, please tell me, oh God. Like, you know, I don't like different colored incense and look at the smokes. But even when people do that, they're looking at the patterns, and the patterns are what's being transmitted in a scientific, repeated way. Yes, right? Yes, it's so cool. I'm telling you. Overlay your scientific mind into that spirituality, and all of a sudden, boom, your world explodes. Your world will go crazy. And that's what I'm bringing here. That's what I'm bringing to YouTube, to tarot. As I'm saying, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to be wrong. Please, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Tell me. Come back. Let me know. I'm not always going to be right. I know it's just impossible to be 100% right. Anything in life is hard to be correct all the time. But you know, because you have your human existence. You have that, like, I'm tired. I just get exhausted. I'm just at the end of the school year. I know I'm tired. I just am dragging ass. But watch the summer readings. The summer readings are very good. They're much better because I have this energy to just donate and give and power through. I appreciate you guys. I really do. So let's do this. We have Parabidon, and we're gonna grab one more. I said we'll do 2 at the final here, so let's see who we got. See, is it Virgo? Virgo Toda? Is that the other one? Emma's here. Emma's like, please. Oh, please, Cosmic. Please. Just hang in there, Emma. I might be here for a little while longer, honestly. I'm gonna pull for the raffle here in a second. I think the raffle. Did the raffle finish? You guys see it? I love your committedness. Yeah. All right, let's do this. All right, let's pull 3 cards for you, Parabidon. Let's just take a look.
Mohammed. I think it's you, Mohammed. I always call you Parabodon. I don't know why. I think it's just your name on the thing.
I was born in
Mohammed's good too.
between futures and names.
Let's do 1 and 6. I haven't done this in a little bit.
Starlight, trying to architect pain. I build worlds out of questions, out of code, out
Mohammed, this is for you.
but every system I touched
Ooh.
still got lonely at night.
I spoke in transmissions.
See, this is cool because when I get this card, only 2 cards really do this. The Star card has the 2 cups in one person's hand where they're transferring the water. But the Aquarian card, that's Star, they're transferring the water out from one water source into another. And the Temperance card, they're transferring the energy into 2 cups. From, in. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that. And Aquarians tend to have a very high level of spirituality. I have never met an Aquarian who hated spirituality. Not yet. And if you ever do, let me know if you guys do that. But this is it. All right, Mohammed. This is some deep energy. There's a blockage happening here. It's like you're kind of locked into yourself. So whatever this is, the angels are talking to you, the guides are talking to you, and I think this is just you have to work on self. I do not see them come rushing back in. I think there's a blockage, but I think there's definitely somebody holding back. Angelically, these are 2 cards. There's 3 angelic cards here. You need to let go of the stress of the whole situation. I know you really do. Look, and once you can get to the next level of self, of Muhammad, that's when they come back. I promise. I really, really promise you. Work on self. How can you? What can you master on yourself? Think of yourself as a video game character, right? Think of I think of the guitar, right? I used to play, and I would love to get back. And I say, you see, how I started with I would love to. Instead of that, I would love to, and my guys are pretty smart. Erase I would love to. I am now playing guitar again. Boom, instantaneously changes reality. They want you to do that. Lock into something. And that lack and I can't, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, boom, I got your back. It's not about Sophia and you don't have a lack of Sophia anymore. This is the gain of something. And you're now building on something. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're an amazing soul. I have your back. We all have your back. You will never going to be without forever again. Like, I have assembled this whole channel to be this is what I call evergreen content, because this voice, this time, these messages are forever. These are brought in by angels. This is not just a card. This is not just a hope. I could be, maybe, shoulda, woulda. And I split this up and send it across all the social media because I want you guys to have this. These are divine messages brought in by the divine, because I ask nothing from you. I don't post messages saying, please pay me. I don't want your money. To the contrary, I want you to have no malicious grasp to any of this. Sophia, she owes nothing to you. You owe nothing to her, but you owe everything to yourself. Muhammad, you need to get to work on yourself. Bring joy into your life once again. I want to hear joyful news the next time we talk. Not about how you lack her and you miss this and you want more. You're an amazing soul who can bring love to so many lives, and you have the ability to embrace this new reality, this code, this cycle, this ability. But sometimes we ask unrealistic things of ourselves. And we ask people to come back when we're not ready for them. And partly because we have not even begun to bring joy into our own lives. To ask our friends to accept us, to change ourselves, to understand that we need self-knowledge. And we are misdirected. Don't we deceive ourselves sometimes? It's really funny. And the moment enlightenment hits us, it's like, pow. Life just changes. I offer you this partnership. We have to do a couple things first. One, we have to really dominate the reality we are going to take over. And say, this is our reality. Not mine, not yours. I'm not taking over your reality, I promise. You're going to take over yours. But the second thing is, I want you to take on some new method of living. You can't live the old method. Every time you say, hey, I feel like I'm sad, I'm stagnant, I'm not doing it correctly, do you promise to do something different? Because that's what the universe is doing. That's what the angels are coming in saying. That's why we have the cup in between here. It's you talking to you. But when you can't get that message through and you can't bring joy back into you, and then you come back and we talk, and I get that moment where you're like, I just can't hang on anymore. It's not about the other person. It's about partnership with self. I will forever love you because you love you. And as long as you love you, I will love you that much more. Let's keep going, guys. Don't hold back. And this is what I do with my students all the time. We can reassess later. Don't reassess mid-assessment. Right? But one thing is true, we're ending that old version of you. That's not enough. That's never going to keep going. We're not going to do that. Look, we know there's a past life between you and I. You just felt it. I felt it. There's no way you didn't feel it. Because when I start going through and flipping these cards, I know. Like this yellow card, I knew ahead of time, like that was reality hitting. Whatever this is us learning to fly. And that's the thing that I'm teaching you. When you see this card upside down for probably now forever, you're going to say, damn, yeah, that's cool. Like, because the blue and the red is an Aquarian. If you look at the King of Swords, you'll see they have a red cape, blue. And then that is like kind of the Cancer energy. A lot of times you look at it, you'll dictate it however you want. But this is flying. They're not falling. They're not falling. They're going up. I had this profound dream when I was little. I remember knocking on my own window. I go, wow, this is so weird. I remember seeing the dirt and going, wow, we never wash our windows. In my little footy pajamas. I was astral traveling. It was friggin' crazy. And I did it a couple times until I talked to my mom and she started to tell me, oh yeah, I remember. And it was the reality of her and I talking. That ruined everything in it. It's so weird. All right, Virgo. You ready for this? I am an Aqua Sun, Libra Moon, Sag Rising. And I would love to share my entire horoscope with you guys someday. Maybe I'll do just one live, just a special live, and just go over my entire zodiac horoscope, everything. My soul urge numbers, everything. And what I found, I'm a life path 9, which is very, very crazy. It associates with some bananas people, like reality changers, legacy leavers. Like really does. Like if I name some people, you'd be like, what the fuck? But look it up yourselves. Look up life path 9s. And I'm my goal in this life is to go from 9 to 11. But I'm doing it midlife. That's another thing I'm doing. Like you guys will see a couple books come out. You'll see, yeah. Like I'm retiring early, but I'm not retiring. I'm switching. I'm not only learning how to do things like switch realities and jump, quantum shift. I'm teaching people how to do it, and I've learned how to do a lot of it. But I just thought people was in the same space, so I do like that. All right, let's do this. Let's read for Virgo. We'll grab Emma because Emma's been waiting. I love reading about exes. I think people love the X question, don't they? Emma, if you're still here, I got you. Thank you for waiting. You're wonderful, sweets. All right, let's do. Muhammad, deep breath. Call to those angels. Really, honestly, they're there. I'm telling you, you got a migraine. Get big cup of water, couple pinches of sea salt, even table salt. Drink it. Boom. Drink it all. Then start another cup and start just drinking that as you sleep. Really, kill that. You have to boom. Just crush that cup, and just drink it all. Ice water. Your headache will be gone. And as you're going to sleep, start talking to your angels. Not even, I hope they're here. Nope, they're here. And start talking to them. Get nice and relaxed. And if you can, hopefully, take a nice shot like hot shower, open up those pores, and go right to sleep. Listen to some meditation music, nice and soft. Loose clothing, get relaxed. Yeah. Fall asleep, sleep. Fall asleep. Yeah. Get some lotion, chamomile, whatever you got to do. Relax, get yourself relaxed. All right, Virgo. What's coming in for me this month? All right, let's do let's grab some cards here. Let's do this. Actually, I haven't done this. I'm gonna do this for you, Virgo. I haven't done decks 3 and 4. I don't think I haven't done this yet today. Smack those decks, right? Smack them. You say finally? Say finally, like you've been ignored. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Finally, like this channel like is like bothering you. Look at you. I'm gonna kick. I kicked 2 kids to the office this week. No kidding. For stuff like that. Hey, shh. All right, now I'm gonna read Emma first. Honestly, I'm gonna make Virgo wait. Emma, how you doing? How you doing, Emma? How you doing? That's how I work at class too. Virgo, you're gonna be respectful to Emma, and everyone else who's also been waiting. You're gonna learn manners. Mm-hmm. You don't have to be nasty. How was everybody? Ooh, I like this. Nothing happened. I'm just teasing you. I'm teasing you. I know there's a language barrier. It was fun. You said finally, and I turned it into something it wasn't. Like a typical guy. Right? See, I think Emma's probably American or around North America. And Virgo is probably not. And Virgo's like, what is that? What is this? So it's different humor from different places in the U.S. And then we talk about the humor around the country and like even local country. What I've noticed, humor around here is different. Then you say, okay, worldwide humor is very different. No, I know. I see. I'm just telling you. We're just playing around. We're all having fun. It's all in good love. All in good love. I got you. Kiss on the forehead. I got you. All right. Virgo. So let's start out with 3 cards. Super easy because you just want to know what's coming in this month, which would just basically, the golden position says, hey, heads up. This is what you really want to know. First card out. See? Friends first, right? Getting to know friends, family, connections, like this stuff. This is all good. I'm actually gonna start using up get the Discord going again, just so you guys all are aware. I was just talking to the social media manager. I was getting them on board. So I'm gonna get the Discord going. So I will get you guys more details. I'll get the link and stuff shared out. But I definitely want to use that because it's like this. It's when I'm on live chat, but it gets all of you guys together. You're more than welcome. It's free. And then we can share it out. We can get you guys connected and build that up. And it's really fun, especially like over the summer and stuff. We can share and say happy 4th of July, whatever your holidays are. And it's a wonderful way to get you connected. Then you can have your own kind of like offline private chats without having to share information, right? You're kind of using the same names and it verifies you, and it's a wonderful way. Anyway, it's going to be fun. So Virgo, over the next month, it's like you're connecting to people. Similar way like that. It's that connection where you're angelically getting connected to people where you feel safe, secure. You can be yourself without being judged, if that makes sense. What I like to say, and I'm going to point this out, this is one of those cool things I'm going to share with you, because when I pull tarot cards, I always get these weird little things. And so you see the pumpkins, you see the fruit and stuff. This is like, it tells me like 6 to 8 months, 6 to 8 weeks. So it's kind of like a growth period. So you're going to feel more comfortable as you kind of lean into the ability of being available. See, it's the judgment. So the more you feel vulnerable, the better you're going to feel, because it's like, you know, you don't want to feel silly or feel judged. But as you open yourself up, you can see how these people are all naked. And I know it feels weird, but you know, they feel open. and they feel like, hey, I'm being judged. The angel's the one who can only judge us. It's the people who can, as we go forward, they can only judge us. It's the divine who can really judge us. People can think they can judge us. They can say how I feel about whatever it is. That's how you should be living. Don't care what people think. Because as you go forward over the next month, start asking yourself, why do I let people like make me feel this way? And I say make me, because when you start feeling guilty, you're choosing to feel guilty. Like when you feel upset, you're choosing to feel upset. You really, really are. When you have anxiety, you're having the anxiety because you're choosing that path of that and saying, you know what? Instead of saying screw you, because you could be saying that path too. But the universe is telling you we have all of these options, but we always choose this other way because it's like our norm. And we really want to lean into some other path. Here we go, divine blueprint. Look, imagine we go the other way, right? You're going to lean into it. When someone makes you feel upset, you go work out. Go do 50 sit-ups. Like, what would happen? You would have like an 8-pack, and like it would all of a sudden change your life, because all of a sudden you would lean into this new life of your existence. It's saying over the next month, ask yourself how, when things happen, what I would consider be the triggers. It's saying when you're leaning into this next 6 to 8 weeks or 6 to 8 months timeline, say, what do you want to do with that time? Just that small little time, you can make it beneficial, like $1 million payday. But we choose not to. We all waste time. Because if we said to each other, hey, you only have this much time left, and then that's it, they're getting called home, right? Or something very drastic is going to change. Like you're going to have to move. You're going to move like across the country. People will go, wait, what? Yeah, in 6 to 8 weeks, you're moving. Everything's handled for you, but you're going to move. Like in 6 to 8 weeks, a car pulls up, you're moving. Everything else is handled. You got a new home. Everything's good. All your stuff moves, handled, clean, nothing broken. You move. But nope, everything's done. You just have 6 to 8 weeks left in this one place. What would you do with that time? All the worries were taken off your plate, everything. I think that the universe would change. It would change very drastically because you would all of a sudden have a bold, creative outlook. Because it's easier for us to worry, to be anxious, to have concern, and say, what am I going to worry about over the next 30 days? What's going to kind of be my pain in the ass? And the universe, like, it doesn't have to be. Don't let those things be your headache. Don't let those things be your focus. Don't let that be your inability to make the choice. Instead, lean into the fact that you can dominate, like I was saying earlier, the universe when you take on this King of Wands mantle and say, I am in charge. Yeah, there's going to be problems, sudden problems, whatever. But be aware that you own this universe. You own your soul. You have been born into this lifetime. This is the good news. You chose to come here. If I told you you're waking up and remembering this universe, this life, and this is the beginning of your awakening, the real awakening, what would you do with this reality if I told you were just beginning to wake up? This T-Stain Tarot is the universe talking to you. This is what makes it so fun. Because this moon card has been the card of choice. But what it's telling us is the imagination, the possibility, the lessons, the consequences. You don't think these all mattered? Being aware is now what's starting to happen. We're measuring the insecurity and I don't care anymore. I don't care about all of the other people, the observations and what people say. Do you think that matters to me? No. As we start to open up and we meditate and we become more aware of each other and become more, I don't want to say less mysterious. I think what happens is we open up the idea that there's something bigger, and the message comes down because Divine Blueprint has become aware of this. It makes me want to give you guys the idea of like there's a sense that there's something grows into this. I should give you guys the biggest reading I've ever had. Like, maybe I'll do this over the summer because I've never done a full intuitive reading, which is like where I just start pulling. See how that pentacle becomes that pentacle, becomes that pentacle, and it's just it starts to feed. This is like the full intuitive reading. See, it's the moon card. It's this. It starts to come back. It's like the flowing waters. It's like tracking. It's like the ranger, the tracker of tarot. It's really fun. This is all energy. It's all energetic work. And so I only started to structure the 3x3 so I could see and show and witness with you guys what the cards were telling me. But the principle here is, remember the imagination. Remember I was talking about the mystery, the creative work, all of that energy. Over the next 30 days, you're saying, wow, I live my universe. I am the master of my creation. I am the only person who creates illusions. Wow, I think they like me Yeah, you're the only person. Like no one else says that. Like you're the person who creates that weird veil of like what is. And what's telling us is to tell you is I'm not telling you you're delusional, but there's a misunderstanding in your reality, and that's where deceptions happen, and you become self-deceiving, or you have this. Think about when you false accuse somebody. You go, oops, I saw that differently. Like you go, whoa, sorry. Or you ever do that? And you get in a car, and you make almost a mistake. You almost cut somebody off, and it's your fault. Oops, sorry. And you do that, and the universe goes, see, it's trying to teach you you're not always in the right. And there's some kind of fuel that's firing us underneath, trying to tell us that we have to be aware. Not always worrisome or scared, but there's consequences to everything we do, even past actions. But we have to be aware that whatever we're doing, it's going to be exponentially growing at all times. No matter what we do, it's going to grow. Good or bad, it grows, right? We break up with the wrong person, they may become the doctor of doctors, and go, oh, well, and congratulations. And they did it because of us, not against us, but because of us. And that's beautiful. And that person might have done that, and we might find that out, and don't feel bad. Don't be going, oh, I made a mistake. They might not have done it with you. They couldn't have. And that's what the universe is trying to tell you, but you're so busy thinking about self and looking at how this is over the next 30 to 60 days. What are we looking at for yourself? What are your consequences? What lessons have you learned through moving on? And what is your imagination only limited by you can't do? And when you take that apostrophe T out, what can you really do? Your inner voice is the only thing you should trust, and you have to gain that self-confidence once and for all that you can do whatever the hell you want. There's nothing stopping you. Nothing ever stops you. You know who stops you? You. The deck pull. There's a Chariot card, T-Stain Tarot. The vroom vroom, let's get going, baby. Hop in. Change the channel. Listen to some classic music. Yeah. That's coming back from the unknown, the dead. You know what that reminds me of? That Ten of Swords card. It's like when people get remarried. I would never see that, but it's so crazy. How many times does someone get remarried or got back together? Has anyone done that? Has anyone known someone to do that? To get remarried? Maybe they have. I don't know. I've actually known someone who got remarried to the same person 3 times. Married, divorced, married, divorced, married. I was like, that's crazy. Like, is that nuts though? Crazy. The same person. I guess at that point it's like super dating. Like, yeah. No, you're fine. Virgo, you are amazing. I don't know. I think the 3rd time they were just doing it to be funny. Honestly, I think they just did it because they're like, what the hell? Why not? It was a why not. 3rd time was why not get married? All right. Emma, I think this is for you. I think they were saying, we're looking at here. Oh, let's see. Oh, how my X reading. That's what it was. That's what we were talking about. I wanted to read this. And there's a reconciliation. That's what we're looking at. All right. 2 and 4. How does my ex feel about me? VS. Is there any reconciliation? All right, well, this could be quick. We'll take 3. We'll take 3 to start. 3 is the golden position here. We'll dive in. We'll see what goes down here. Mid deck pull. Ooh, someone's standing their ground. Interesting. Mid deck pull. Isn't that the same card we just had? King of Wands, angelic. Someone's standing their ground. They're really bold. They want you. Leo energy. King of Wands, bold, courageous, powerful. Is this you or them? Someone's really... You both think about each other. I'm going to be very blunt on this. I know you do. Let me pull here. It's not long-term in the sense, you guys, if you keep doing the same thing, it's going to happen over and over. You have to find why you guys are breaking up. And that's what this reconciliation is teaching you. Why are you breaking up? And that's why you're breaking up. So the vulnerability, I think this came out again today, is that it's the soul's vulnerability. It's saying, why do you guys break up? And you guys won't get back together because you're not willing to look at why it is. Instead, you're willing to stand your ground saying, I won't reach out to you. And they're like, I won't reach out to you. And so instead, you're going to be very powerful and strong and say, I'm standing my ground. So no, it's not like you guys will reach out to each other. Instead, what you'll do is you'll both stand your ground and be not hurt again, and don't be painful. And that's all this is. And you do, and there's a lot of pain here, but this is short term. This card, just so you know, this is long-term relationship in this position. If this was like this, it's long-term relationship stability, but because you guys are so stubborn, you will not reach out to each other. Nothing's happening, and you guys are just sitting there. And that's what's happening. And angelically, it's just warning you that this is just going to die out and fizzle. Bridging the gap, see? I think the angels will step in and give you guys that, like, you'll get, like, you ever see the weird, like, hey, that the song played again, or you'll see a message that's similar to whatever they did. You'll get some kind of notification that they were in your life. And what will happen is they will come through. I don't think it's going to be a direct, hey, how are you? As much as it's going to be the universe saying, hey, they're thinking of you. And it's going to hit you so often, like, and you're going to say, they're definitely thinking of me. It's going to be a notification, almost like the algorithms are lining up. You know, when that happens and you see it, because it's not anything wrong or sneaky or weird. It's like, I don't feel like it's even them stalking your profile. I think it's them just not reaching out, but you know they're thinking of you. But because they're thinking of you, we have created such a digital identity. That digital identity is bleeding into our, you ready for this? Into our phones. And that digital identity is starting to kind of show when someone's thinking of you. And you're seeing it. You're saying, oh yeah, there they are. I see you. You're thinking of me. You might not say it. You might not mention me, but I see you thinking of me. And and the phones are doing it because we are becoming so ingrained with that digital ID, and that digital ID is us. And we are signed in and connected and becoming. You can see when them on their side, the IDs are becoming almost intertwined. It's not quite, we're not quite meshed right there, like where you can hit a button and but you don't think like the NSA can do that and say, oh yeah, see, these guys they're close. She'll reach out to them in 3 to 5 days. Like, you have that. And that's what I'm saying to you is they have that stuff dialed down, probably even less, like 3 to 7 hours. But they have that digital identity that we have. They have us identified digitally to such a degree that they can tell when we'll reach out to each other. Because it's all they've tracked everything. Like, they know everything. When we go to doctors and medicines and psychologists and psychiatrists, and they write things down, they scan the reports, we have everything written into a digital identity that's sitting in databases. That's now all cross-referenced and it's made. So they have a version of us that's sitting out there. That's all it is. So I can tell you that when you see that pop up on they have to allow you access to a little piece of that. And you see it on your Instagram, on your YouTubes, on your Facebook. And so some of you saw my face on your Facebook, which is funny. Because I've seen some of you come back on my Facebook. And that's what I'm telling you guys, is this here, is they are thinking of you. And I'm going to tell you, I'm letting you in on a little secret. As a scientist, that intuition is divinely blueprinted. See, there's the cup of love, split the cup. And this is the King of Cups. And you guys know who that bad boy is. You know, hey, Daddy's home. Daddy's home, let the emperor in. He wants some kisses. I'm telling you. Because this here is the energy of the other side of it. They've studied this side. That's why I tell you, go look up the Beyond the Veil videos. Because when I read, I'm reading that energy. I'm not reading it just to say, hey, let me make another video. There's a field of energy that sits outside here. Just like when we go see Reiki. How many of you guys have studied Reiki? When these hands are on your body, ask any lady that my hands have touched. They were like, good God, it was like a freaking goddamn angel touched them. But these hands, like, there's energy between these hands. And this is a field of energy. And what I'm telling you is my feet are grounded and I'm working. And I work in a field like Reiki. And I studied Reiki. This is all real world studied energy. It's energy work. And so what I can tell you is all of this stuff, that study, we are starting to see it. You don't think by 2050 this stuff's going to be like locked in when we have computer chips locked into our brains and we can get our zodiac right away based off that digital identity? Come on. Like, I'm already working on it. I have this like thing I'm sharing with very, 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 very close few. It's called the Cosmic Map, and it's essentially that. It's essentially that. It's like the super most insane astrology. Like if I ever gave it out, I would have to sell it because it's just that crazy. Some people have seen it. It's just insane. It breaks you down to like your child traumas, but it's super deep. But I've been working on that for years. But all the coolest things are on there. But I'm telling you, this stuff here is tied into that. And that's why I took the sciences and the energy. And as I was growing up, I wanted to get away from kind of this stuff. And I studied like computers. But little did I know this is all tied in. Once we jacked those computers in with those Cat 5 cables, and then we upgraded Cat 6 and faster networks and, you know, wireless and this and that. It was like, whoa, we were just connecting us. Ask when your internet goes down. Your kids will tell you. Your kids will tell you. Internet's down. Internet's down. It's like, yes, I know. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. All right. Let's see. Giveaways. Let's see if the raffle's still running. It's not. But let's do this. I will give you guys a minute here to get in. All right, so I put the raffle. I turned it back on for just a moment. If you want to join in, you can. If you didn't get your reading, and you're sitting here going, "That's not fair. I didn't get read," because I do have to leave. I need my voice is starting to take a hammering, but I will be back. I was going to try to be back tomorrow morning, actually. Same time. I'll try to roll back in here and do the same exact thing. So if you didn't get a reading, let me know. Or head over to cosmicboogeyman.com. This is basically what this is. It's a free reading from that website. So that's all that really comes down to. I'm giving away a free reading from that website. I really don't kind of upsell it too much, but it just kind of gives me access. I had the website so I could use it for this, and people do book. I appreciate when I get to meet some of you who use that and spend time, and like the hour-long ones are really fun. Because we can do Celtic Cross, the 9 card. We sit there, we get to talk to each other, you get to Q&A each other. It's awesome. But yeah, it's fun. We really have a moment to sit there. It's just us. We can record it. We can share it with each other. Sometimes I just do webcam, so it's really up to the person. But typically I just do Zoom because it's a phone thing and people can just use that. All right. Last call for a last call for raffle. For the raffle. All right. Here we go. I appreciate you guys for being here. As always, if you haven't done so, make sure you're following me over on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, X, Blue Sky, and make sure you really do me a favor. And all this music that you hear behind is available. It's all available. Some of it's I'm brand new, and I'm just like even a couple songs today I just put out. So there's some of this music I just started to roll out, and I'm always making music. I love making music, and you're inspiration. You like you guys are the inspiration for some of these songs. As I read these and I think about you and I think about what's going on in your lives, it's beautiful. It really is. Wondering what's going on behind those readings. I put the songs together and I write the lyrics and I put the stuff together. And then I have Eterna and we kind of co-create the music. And I'm like, I want the song to sound like, and she's like, okay. We style the stuff, and then I kick it over to Suno and I say, this is what I want. I said, but the lyrics have to be. She's like, all right. All right, let's do this. Here we go. Let's see here. Wild Lupus. I do believe Wild Lupus is here. Actually, that would probably be good for you, Wild Lupus, considering I just gave you the moderator today. Give me a chance to actually connect with you. I can talk to you a little bit too. That would actually work out amazing. But yeah, I'll do this tomorrow. Maybe I'll do another raffle tomorrow morning. So if you guys are around on Saturday, let me know. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll promote this video too, so maybe that'll help everybody. But yeah, this was awesome coming on for a Friday and promoting that little masculine, feminine energy, wasn't it? Getting us out here and giving everyone a beautiful, beautiful chance to kind of connect and see it. But you feminines out there,
I appreciate you guys. I really do. The feminine is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And it doesn't always want to be led. And that's the thing that's hard for me to understand as a masculine. I think for me, that's the thing I'm starting to understand, even as I start to see that feminine, right? You just want to see or be felt emotionally, or emotionally met even. It's so hard for me sometimes because as a masculine, I'd always been kind of like seen or taught to lead, right? I think that's just a training the mind thing, but I think the harder thing for me, as we finish up here, guys, and this is an appreciation, if anything, because I've been doing a lot of research on the feminine versus masculine and how it applies to tarot and like the benefits of duality. But you know what's crazy fun or even amazing is the feminine can really hold immense emotional weight, right? And it's amazing to see this because you see all that goes on there, but it's so completely composed externally, isn't it? Like you look at the feminine and you go, nothing's wrong. And there's so many moments when that feminine wants to be witnessed. Just like, I see you, not analyzed. Oh, look at this, that, and I don't, just that. And I love that. And there's so many times I just love that. And I think I do that all the time with, I think I do it a lot of times is the witnessing, right? It's so wonderful now, I think, as I found that, because when you're witnessing that those expansions, the parts of themselves, the fullnesses, like I don't know, I could go on for days on this. I've been doing a lot more research on this. I really have. So it is. Cindy, it's fine. It's all good. So no, I appreciate you guys. I do. It's fun to connect with you and see where that is, because what I've learned being connected, like when I met, like say when I said when I met my wife early on, those tears weren't signs of fragility. It was just like, it wasn't she was just breaking. It was like the pressure was just the valve, like, psst, and it was just, that's all it was. And the feminine just works very differently than that masculine. And so many people, and I think I'm always witnessed, or I've seen, or wondered how the feminine witnessed the masculine, and that's something else I would love to kind of get into. And maybe this is not the place or platform to do that, but I would wonder what that would look like for us. If you guys could leave me a comment below, that would be wonderful. Because what does the feminine witness the masculine like? Because as a masculine, I can see the feminine all these different ways, right? But masculines, there's so many men who are starving, pretending they're hungry for achievement. And I know that's not true. There's not true. It really is not true. Did you realize that? Like, men just sit there and they want to look like they're achieving, and like they want to look like they're crushing it. And it's weird. I don't know. And that's the other thing is, like, God, it's crazy because men I've seen who understand their emotions, they're so hard to manipulate. And me personally, I've gotten to be better at that, because when I was younger, you could manipulate the hell out of me. Okay. No, but as I got older, I knew who I was. I found who I was. And that masculine cycle is different. It repeats. It confronts that loneliness and that solitude. It's unfinished wounds. And yeah, I don't know if you guys, feminines, do you see that when men go through that loneliness and that solitude, when they're by themselves in the garage, working alone, in the basement, they by themselves, and they work alone, and what they're doing is cycling that old pain, like when somebody hurt them, or something happened to them, like their dads ignored them, or whatever it was, right? Or they were hurt, someone left them, they were ignored too long. And men really discover their purpose by suffering, and that's what's interesting, because once that pain's stripped away, and I would love to do this, but I gotta end here. I know you guys would love this. But yeah, wouldn't that be great? How would I do this? How would I absolutely do this?
Do you guys think this would be a beautiful conversation, wouldn't it? Wouldn't this be a wonderful open conversation to let you guys be in on this, to have your voices heard, to let you guys say something on this? Let's see. I genuinely see men changing and also asking those questions to be emotionally happy and not making excuses for it. I know this with my own father and actually came with it. Oh, that's cool. I mean, not cool, I guess it is. But yeah, I know. And this is the thing. I like, this is stuff I research. Like when you don't see me on live and you're like, where are you? What are you doing? Hello? I'm researching this. Like my own who I am. When I say who am I? When I say study or love, this is what I'm doing. It's sexy as fuck, but it's hard. It's hard to realize what we are and who we are. But it's hard. And because you know what? So many women carry that hidden exhaustion. They're just so tired from adapting and changing, trying to keep peace around them. Like from just trying to keep peace from themselves, from around others, from zipping their lip. You know how tired that crushes me. I see it all the time, and I see it every day. And I don't know if it's, and you know what it is. I know I found, this is fact. I found so many feminines have helped themselves by healed energy through expression, through art, tears, crying, right? That's just a really good cry. I'm gonna start crying myself. But music, movement, journaling, touch, connection, that's what it is. And as a masculine, meeting that feminine there is so wonderful. Many women, and that's what the tarot has taught me. You know, when I'm sitting here, I'm like sitting there and there's like this weird emotional friction or an imbalance that I would feel against some kind of women or whatever I'm going through, or like a weird cycle of like, what the hell's going on? I can't find the connection with this person. I valued the sincerity. I love sincerity. I'll be on the phone for 6 hours if I had to. I'd drive for 6 hours if I have to. But the point is, it's the emotional connection that you need. That's the connection. Once you find that, and so many people, so many feminines and masculines don't see this, but women or in feminines especially are affected by environment, chaos, criticism, and you haven't done enough, and it's not safe here. Like the unpredictability is rare for a masculine, because like we're like whatever, but they drains the feminine rapidly, like zoom out. Masculines go, whatever. And it's crazy, isn't it, guys? Isn't it crazy? Yes or no? Isn't it crazy? Anyway. All right, listen. I think what I'm going to end up doing, and this is something I might trial. I've been thinking about how I got to do this, like a Cosmic's Corner, but I have to have somebody I can corner with. I got to say, hey, let me talk to you. I got to find a way to talk to somebody and say, let me ask you a couple questions. If you're interested, if you're the person who says, hey, look, let me be the person you talk to on that, and you want to do a live conversation, if you think you can hang with me on a live, and you can sit there and go one-to-one with me, and you want to talk, hit me up at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. And let's actually record a Cosmic Codex, or do, even better, our first ever Cosmic's Corner episode. I want to do it. I've been really, really working, but I want to make it happen where I'm doing it weekly, and you guys will have me do that with you. And it's kind of like where I'm like, I have all these questions I would love to ask. Cosmic's Corner doesn't have to be me and a feminine. It could be me and anybody. Someone who has the depth, the knowledge, the understanding, let me ask a question. Let me be the book that we write the information in. I want to be part of this, like a podcast. Yes, absolutely. Like, do you know the Cosmic's Codexes are actually shared out also as podcasts? But yes, it would also be a podcast. Maybe shared as a podcast as well. I might even share my face on it. I might even share my face on this. You might get to see the. You might even get to see the famous mane that I have. I have beautiful hair, by the way. No, but really, I might even do split screen just to show my face. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce. I will see you tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll be back same time. If you guys are looking for anything personal, head over to cosmicboogeyman.com or hit me up at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com. I will definitely check you guys out on your channels. Hit me up if you guys want to do any collab. I would love to do that. It'd be kind of fun, actually, now I'm thinking about it. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you soon. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you, and as always, what do I say? Be safe.